I
Yeah.
guess.
So random
Well,
encounter,
like,
leaning
is
tower.
this a big is this a big tower? Like, how many stories is this?
It's about 3 stories tall, and it kind of
Okay.
ends in a kind of domed off cap point. It's like a
Is
terrace
there
that's not connected to anything else.
is there any
Okay.
entrance, or are the guards kind of like corralling the people away from it, or
The guards are half of them are like corralling people away, and the other half are like looking on. There are like windows along the side, and you can kind of
Mhm.
glance into the interior. You just kind of see stone and some old furniture. And there is a guard standing at this wooden door to the tower.
okay?
Hmm.
Uh,
Weird.
I guess I'll go up to one of the guards and ask them what this structure is.
I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Ah, hello there.
I'll go with you.
Are you also here to check out the curious tower?
Yes, we were simply journeying on our way to High Refuge, and we noticed that there was quite a big crowd here.
Hi.
What seems to be causing all the hubbub?
Well, this tower was not here yesterday, and it's here now. And from the looks of it, it's fairly old. It just sort of appeared here yesterday.
I
What do we
see.
have to do to go inside? Do we gotta pay something to you, or
I don't think anyone should be entering the tower right now. We don't know what's in there. And from experience, these sort of arcane anomalies best left untouched.
well, have you seen the inside?
No, of course not.
Well, who ordered you guys to tease people from entering then?
No one at the moment, but since this is right on the border between the Rian Empire and another sovereign nation, we're occupying it at the moment.
Hmm. Uh, Interesting.
Is there anyone else around, or is it just this one guy that's like standing there?
No,
Well,
so
there's
again,
two
there's
guards.
like 10 guards and
Oh,
about
okay.
like 20 like citizens. There's like a
They're just
baker
kind
with his like weird fluffy like chef's hat. There's a woman like petting a cat looking up at it. It's just sort of like an oddity.
Wait, what color is the cat?
Roll a d4.
4.
It's an orange cat.
The one brain cell, my favorite.
An orange cat?
Roll a d-
Is it like sleeping?
Sure.
Okay. Can I ask what color eyes it is? Alright.
Green.
Woman,
Okay.
I need your cat.
Well, I
Takes the
was gonna
cat,
ask
starts
her.
petting it.
Well, no, I'm gonna go up to the lady and ask if I can have her cat.
No.
No, you may not have mittens. Is he gonna looks at you, aghast at your. You smell like death. You just smell awful. With all the rotting and wretched flesh
Well,
parts
he's
in
got
your
like a
bag.
bag and like a bunch of stuff, and yeah.
Yeah. And you know, you're still stained in blood from the massive street fight that you had
Yeah, we
yesterday.
still haven't had a long rest from that.
We did it?
Anyway,
Oh, heck.
You,
yeah,
you
we
should
probably
have a
did.
long rest.
Yeah, all HP should be
Yeah.
Yeah.
healed. So
So that was a no from the cat lady.
yes, it's gonna be a no.
Frick.
I mean, we could kind of force our way past the guards and enter into the tower, or we could just go on. Actually,
Ugh.
you could cast the magic sight to see if there's anything interesting about this tower.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm using Black Birthright to cast Undetect Magic without a spell slot.
Okay. The tower is faintly magical, with conjuration magic kind of throughout. But it's old. It's not active at the moment.
Is there any check to see if the guards are magical, or if there's any magical stuff on the guards?
Yeah, so I look at all of the guards nearby.
No magical items on or equipped by the guards.
Are the guards themselves magical or not?
Nope.
Okay.
Can be
All
flesh
right.
and blood
Well,
humans.
we could make a diversion, or Saladin could uh, shadow step into the building and take a peek around
You
for us
could
while we're
D4C, take the American flag, throw it over him,
yeah,
and then disappear.
pretty
Wait,
much,
hold on. Let me find that GIF.
The American flag.
or like
So the tower
I'll
is
make-
leaning,
Mhm.
so I could step into the shadow and then you
Yeah.
know step out of whatever shadows are
Just do
inside.
this.
Okay.
yeah.
Should
yeah.
I do this?
You
I'll
can.
do this. Sure, I'm gonna do it.
I guess
You know
while
what?
while I'm talking with the guards and
American flag it.
Angel is trying to get this cat.
Yeah.
I walk around behind the tower and just disappear.
I start
Okay.
talking about bargaining prices with the cat lady.
You're negotiating prices?
Yeah.
Okay. She's like nodding, like agreeing with you, and stepping away from you. She's treating you like a crackhead at like a 7-Eleven.
Yep.
You're like, oh.
Angel's like trying to explain to her why that he needs the cat. Or like why he wants
Where are
it.
you teleporting to, Saladin? In the tower.
I'll start with the first floor if there's a first floor.
Okay.
I assume it's a linear tower with floors.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's not magic, you know, like
So you're able to bamf in. You step out and just kind of emerge from the floor. You see hanging from the ceiling a lantern that's long been dead. This place smells like dust and a slight hint of smoke. You can see there's a wardrobe leaning off to the side, a large circular rug in the center, a writing desk, a small bookshelf that comes up to about your hip, and some more stairs that kind of spiral upwards, along with a suit of armor kind of patiently sitting there, posed with a sword, head down next to the door.
And this is like there's hobbits everywhere outside.
I have a
No,
feeling
what?
that they're
No.
humans. They're regular
humans.
people.
They're humans. Yeah.
We're not to Hobbiton yet.
Yeah, we're not
Um,
in Tinkerton.
I have
We're
a
not there
feeling
yet.
that suit of armor is gonna Dark Souls me. Are there
As soon as
stairs?
you open
Did
the
you
door?
mention
Yeah.
stairs?
There are
Okay,
stairs.
I'm gonna go up the stairs
Okay.
and step lightly around that suit of armor because it's gonna Dark Souls me.
Yep. You can go to the stairs without walking past the suit of armor.
Oh, good.
You lightly trot up the stairs. Can you make a strength saving throw for me?
Strength saving throw. So that's 1d20.
Mm-hmm.
Plus your
And is that a
strength.
brown?
Chill.
Listen, need Claire.
Oh. I just felt like I should know. Anyway, sorry.
Ooh. 6.
6. Okay. As you begin to go up the stairs, there is a shifting sound of stone against stone as all the stairs go level, and you slide down this ramp now, and you tumble backwards on your back. So you
Yeah.
will take. No. Go somewhere else. Move. Pick up the Xbox. Oh, you
Just
take
take the
11
monitor.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Dang.
Dang.
Yeah.
Also, when is Kale gonna join?
We don't know. He didn't
Not
say. He may not
Okay.
join.
Well, I'm gonna check out the books on the bookshelf, right?
Sure, I guess you're back on
Very
the first
least,
floor.
why
might as
not?
well.
Why not? Yeah.
And make an investigation check as you're filing through the different books in here.
Where did you get that eclair?
From the fridge.
He manifested it.
What?
Ooh, 16.
I don't know. I just felt like.
What's your investigation? Do you have any investigation, Saladin?
As an intelligence, no.
Uh,
No. I like 0.
That just
Okay.
means that you're of average intelligence. No.
Yeah.
A normal human has 0 in every stat. That's what it's not. Nothing to be afraid of or ashamed of.
Be very
16.
afraid. All right, 16 for his investigation.
Okay. There is a wide array of different books here that I'm going to read out to you.
Cool.
There is Universal Alchemy, Volume 3.
Mm.
The Ramblings of Jabanik, the Mad Scribe. Fire and Cinder, An Artificer's Handbook to Everything Dangerous. And Palpable Fashion are just some of the titles that stand up to you. The rest are kind of
Palpable Fashion.
faceless and have no like real
Yeah.
design on the spines or cover.
Palpable fashion.
You notice that two of them, as you kind of begin to pull on them, there is a string that connects it to the
Okay.
bookshelf. And you kind of release those without triggering whatever mechanism that is.
Nice. You could also
Well.
shadow step up to the second floor. Because it could be up or down for your distance.
Mm-hmm.
This is true. I'm gonna shadow step to the second floor, I think.
All right, great. You American flag. You just run into a corner and. Okay. On the second floor, this is if the previous floor was a study. This is very much somebody's bedroom. A large kind of king-sized bed with different Lannisters and curtains around it. There's a large window, multiple wardrobes. The wardrobes are open, revealing all manners of different frilly dresses, pink like sun skirts and everything like that. It's definitely a woman's household with this very nice crown molding along the side and a nice crystal chandelier that kind of dangles, still extinguished. This is where smoke and kind of burning smell really comes from, since the top like roof of this floor has been scorched. There's just blackened ash, and there's this rippling fire effect of a long dead fire kind of along the ceiling. There's also a spiral staircase leading upwards to the third floor as well, and there's lots of sunlight kind of beaming in from there.
Oh, so I can't shadow it. Interesting.
You cannot shadow it.
Interesting.
Oh, I can
Is there?
dimension us up there.
Well, let's wait for Saladin to report back to us before we try and
Oh yeah.
enter, because
This reminds me of Cell Block 4 pictures after the New Mexico prison riot in 1980, when the prisoners broke in and blowtorched the other prisoners.
What?
That's the vibe I'm getting.
Are you
Wow.
familiar with that?
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool, dude.
I was there. I was
Anywho.
the blowtorch.
I was the
Well,
blowtorch.
I was the fire.
Yeah. Anywho, I think I'm gonna try and walk up to floor number 3. Actually,
Okay.
is there a bed in there? Because you said it's a bedroom, right?
Yeah, there's a big king-size bed.
Mm. Can I look underneath
Jason
it?
Knapp.
Yes, you can. Make a perception check.
That's how you tell if a hotel is clean.
Mm.
Yeah, that and the UV light.
Or just a black light, you know? Either one.
Blah, blah. I've always been scared to take one with me to school.
Oh yeah.
13.
Bro,
So
not
you
the
should
polar
def-
couches.
Dude, I think that's what we should do.
Behind
we're
Fuller.
Just comb the entire
Dude, some
You
of-
kind of
yeah.
dip your head down. The kind of frills on your head kind of scraping across the floorboards. And you see the glint of a metallic little lockbox underneath the bed.
Ooh.
Oh, shiny.
I'm gonna pull that out.
All right, you kind of swat it out. It's about the size and dimensions of like a deck of cards, but it's this ornate little bronze and porcelain box with a little lock on the front of it.
I think the demon would like this, so I'm gonna pocket it.
All right.
Aw, thank you.
Yes. So now I'm gonna walk up to the third floor.
Okay. Make another strength saving throw, as they are also trapped.
He begins strong.
Okay.
The tower kills him.
He dies.
It's 2.
It's 2.
He
Okay.
rolled in that one.
Nice. All right, so you fall. And there's a now familiar sound of funk as for a split second you just kind of hover there, and then the momentum of gravity takes hold. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you down the stairs, and now there's just a slick slide.
At this point, do the guards get notified by this sound, or
Um,
The guards are like, nah, it's just the magic tower, bro.
yeah?
yeah, I don't
Knocking.
think they would.
Okay.
It's pretty thick walls, and they're currently trying to ward off Angel
Dude.
from eating someone's cat. So
I'm gonna shadow step into the nearest shadow and shadow step out of there before I take any more damage on the stairs.
okay, your shadow step into.
The shadow outside of the tower.
Okay,
So that I
you
can afford
emerge
the
from behind the tower again with
At this point,
a
I
couple
see that he
bruises on your
returned.
face.
Anywho, I have news, guys. You
Yeah.
know. So the first floor is basically a living room with books, a suit of armor, and whatnot. I think I'll give them I name out the books in case they want me to retrieve any.
Sure.
I talk about the second floor. You know, there were scorches on the ceiling. There was a bed, and I found this lockbox, and I handed it to Josh.
Angel
I'm sure
is
you can tinker with it.
the cat into the lockbox as he like kind of
And
looks
you-
at.
And yeah. And I say nothing about the third
Immediately,
floor. I mention nothing about the
Angel will look
stairs.
it.
Right.
Just nothing.
Yep.
It never happened.
Never
It
happened.
never happened.
All these bruises? Oh, I've always had them. Yeah, for sure.
You're like, are you bruised? What?
That's from yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna look the lockbox and then attempt to throw it on the ground to open
You have
it.
to. You know, I have lock picking. I have thieves' tools to open this up.
Well, I know. I
right?
just want it on the ground. I'm just to see what happens.
You're throwing it on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you smash it into the ground, there is there's a dull thump as it hits the grass and dirt, and the thing kind of bounces up, shaking briefly before plopping itself down on a pile of weeds.
Oh. Well, let me see. I guess I'm gonna pick it up and try lock picking on it.
Do you have thieves' tools?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, make a check.
Lock picking.
It's under dexterity. You
Yeah.
have
Okay, lock picking is a +3, so that's a 16 total for that.
16, okay. As you're working on this lock, the pins of this particular lock are incredibly small. It's like borderline like working on a clock on how small these things are. And you get 2 of them, but your tools can't reach far enough to get to the back pins just on how small it is. And you're unable to pick it. That is an unsuccessful lock picking check.
I try again.
You can, but that raises the DC.
DC higher.
And
So
a
I would
reminder,
recommend
if you
it.
fail them more than 10, so if the DC's like 25 and you roll below a 15, your tools break.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Recommend
Oh.
doing it.
Okay, I'll try one more time. And then I'm
Okay.
just gonna do it. I'm done. Wow. All right, that's pretty good. That's a 21.
21, okay. You pull out your hairpin and begin to comb the back levers and chips of this thing. And as you kind of drag it across, you pull out a good amount of dust that's kind of set in the kind of section here. And you hit the 3rd pin before ramming into a wall on the 4th pin. and it is just binding and unable to open. And you pull your tools out
Wait, I have detect
unsuccessfully.
magic on at the moment. Is this a magic item?
It's been more than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Frick. Well,
You-
I guess I'm just gonna give it the hareskin to see if he can open it. I don't know.
Well, I'll deal with it later.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it in my bag then. What's it called? Just locked box.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
An ornate lockbox. As you put it away, you can hear whatever's inside rattling around.
Noise. All right.
All right. Well, I say we just move on.
Okay, let's go.
Yes.
As we walk away,
Yes.
the spire rights itself, turns into a Tesla coil, and evaporates everybody
It
around.
just explodes.
Yep.
Plans Tesla.
Let's blow this
Yeah.
popsicle stand.
Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Anyway, yeah. So I guess we'll just move on.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you then arrive into High Refuge, the incredibly cramped.
I thought you said it took more than a day.
Let me see. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm so used to everyone having horses.
Yeah.
So no, then
My bad.
then you
So
guys
it's
would
like-
still be. Yeah, you guys would still be stuck. It would be about
Half a day.
midnight
Yeah,
when you
half
would
a day.
arrive. So you guys
Yeah,
could push
so
into
I'd
midnight
rather-
if you want.
No, I'd rather just stay the night out in the woods.
Okay. There's not really woods. It's just sort of massive plains.
Open
You can
plain fields. Yeah.
just dig a trench in the tall grass and bunker down
If
the
need
bugs,
be, or
the
I mean,
itchy
I
grass.
imagine that we have tents and like bedrolls and stuff
Yeah.
like that we've always kept with. So
Uh huh. You'd have to have a
just our
sickle
normal-
and cut out some of the grass.
yeah,
All right.
Mm.
You guys can bunk up.
I call first watch.
Okay. I have an idea about the box. Couldn't I cast past wall on like the bottom of the box and then just reach inside and like take out like whatever's in there?
Can you read to me what pass wall does?
Okay.
I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure you can't. You're limited to like a door size
Oh really?
spell. So I mean, I don't think you can necessarily do it for small objects. You would be kind of limited to, yeah, like something that you would create a door physically. But I could be wrong. I haven't read the description in a moment.
A passage appears at the point of your choice that you can see on a wooden, plaster, or stone surface, such as a wall, a ceiling, or a floor within range. Okay.
Such as a wall, ceiling, or floor. I don't think a box is going to count towards that. If it was a big enough box for it to be considered a wall, like if it was a
What
crate
if I
or something,
disguise the box as a piece of the floor?
you want to fuse it with the floor.
No.
If I did that, would it work?
It worked
Probably
better
not.
than what you're trying to do.
Whatever.
Don't know if it'd work.
I have it. I can just use dimension door.
You cannot dimension door it inside of a box.
Dimension door inside.
Oh, that'd just be painful. All right, so late at night.
We'll go ahead and make what's it called? A perception check for watch.
We're watching. Go for it.
It's going to be a 24.
24. All right. You have your ears perked and waiting danger as you sit there on the bundle of grass that you guys have kind of cut out.
Well, aren't there like roads and stuff that we have that traveled, or is it?
Yeah,
Sort
you're
of-
you're right off the side of the road.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Uh, in the distance, Angel snoring, the muffled screaming of one of his decapitated heads.
Dudley.
And
Nice.
the only real eventful thing are the sounds of hooves about 300 feet off from the road as a carriage is sort of escorted past you guys, lanterns kind of dancing back and forth, banging across the side of it.
Hmm.
Just a kind of a small party passes by, doesn't seem to notice you. And yeah, that's the only real thing of note from your watch.
Okay.
I
Sounds
can
good.
if you need to.
The what?
I said I can take second watch.
Okay.
All right. Angel, you're stirred awake for the worst watch of the night. Make a perception check.
That is a 15.
Okay. You are vibing, just kind of hanging out, maxing and relaxing.
I pull out little Stuart, the head recently reanimated.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try to like talk to it. This is
You pull out
human-
Stuart, and it is snoring.
I kind of like poke it.
What?
Hi.
No.
Wow. How are you?
Worse.
Well, you're welcome. You
Night.
see anything interesting?
Closes his eyes. Scrunches
Wait,
his
what
face.
alignment even was that?
So it's a true neutral, and the personality trait is lazy.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
That's wonderful.
How has nobody seen this guy yet?
I don't know.
I don't know
Nobody's guy, dude.
how.
I can't even get a read on this guy.
Yeah. That's truly unknowable.
Yeah, I guess that's my watch if nothing else happens.
Okay. The only thing that interrupts your watch is a family of field mice kind of running past you, rustling the grass, and shortly followed by the silent silhouette of an owl taking one of them. That's nature, man.
What
right.
kind of owls are they?
Huh?
What kind of owls are they?
You can't tell. There's just you just see a dark owl-shaped silhouette.
Fine.
Makes sense.
Paladin. Saladin.
Paladin. Paladin Stormblast?
Perception check.
Yeah.
Yep. Ye.
E.
Yeah.
Swear if I roll a 2. I rolled a 3.
Nice.
Next time, just be like, I swear if I roll
So
a 19.
Saladin, even with the campfire, it is dark, and you don't have dark vision. So you are staring at the inky canvas of the night, and you cannot see beyond 5 feet in front of you. With the you can see the lightly brushed blades of grass swinging in the invisible breeze. You really wish the moons were out a bit more, but you look overhead and just sort of overcast. And
Darkness.
your position is more formality than anything. And it kind of stays that way. Although luckily, nothing bad happens during the night, and the warm orange glow of the sun begins to rise in the distance, painting everything indigo, and you're able to breathe a sigh of relief that nothing happened on your ship.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Yeah, baby. That's what
Yeah.
I'm waiting for. All right. I guess we'll make our way to the town of High Refuge within the following morning.
All right. Poison. All right, you guys get up and head out to High Refuge. And although I
I get
jumped the
up.
gun
Yeah.
earlier, you guys do actually make it. Now you do. Into the busy streets of High Refuge. For those who have never been to High Refuge, which actually, have you guys ever been to High Refuge?
No,
I don't
if
think-
not.
Oh,
No.
really?
Remember, we're new to this continent.
Oh, nice. Everyone loves this place. It is a city built upon a plateau that overlooks the rest of the fields right at the foot of the mountain range. It's clear from kind of entering that this was originally just a military outpost, but in peacetime has become a depot of trade. All the buildings are like crammed together on this very small kind of outlet. So as you guys step into the city, the buildings lean over and overhang you. There are walkways from building to building. There are paths on the roofs. And there is a serious guard presence here. There are, like, barracks and whole garrisons of not just, like, city guard, but soldiers stationed here. Yeah, think of it as a combination as, like, Chicago and a military base. It's a vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, this place, there's no way for you to walk around without bumping shoulders with someone on the street.
Okay.
Welcome to High Refuge.
Sounds good.
Nice. Wait, because I'm wanted, wouldn't they know about me here?
No, you're not wanted in this continent.
Oh,
You're good. Remember,
Okay.
we're in a different continent.
I forgot about that. Okay, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
So I can do great.
So that doesn't excuse you to do bad. And if there's a huge guard presence, then if you just go on a random killing spree again, then you're probably gonna get arrested. So
Not again.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Not again.
Is there any place
Oh.
that we should know about, or that Angel would want?
I'll go ahead and make a general investigation check, I guess, to just look for interesting shops or anything of interest.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
15.
15?
Yep.
Okay. 15. This place is pretty cramped. You find an old jailhouse, this kind of tall brick building, that has been converted into an inn called the Dagger and Plank. You don't know how exactly they managed to market living in a jail cell as some sort of luxury, but you can rent out jail cells and sleep in them if you want at the Dagger and Plank. There's also Loretti's Museum of High Arts and History, one of the bigger buildings here. It seems to be an art gallery and sort of like display, like piece place here in town.
Okay.
There is a tavern called the Bleeding Unicorn, which has
I
its
like that.
sign of a unicorn with an arrow in its side. And there's constantly, like, an ever so slight drop of blood from the sign on some good branding from them. And
Nice. You just find Angel below the sign, mouth open.
there's also a fair amount of, like, good luxury stuff here. There's a tailor here called Simon Spinneret's, which has a symbol of a spider on it. And you can see, glancing through the window, men getting dressed up in buttoned vests and getting measured, getting stuff tailored to them. And there's also a jewelry store here as well, with a wide variety of pearls, diamond jewelry in their display cases.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to go to the tavern first.
Kill some chickens.
Hey, can we do that too?
Want to kill some chickens?
I would then kill some chickens.
Why?
Why?
Why? Why?
Well,
Why?
they're chickens, you know.
There's a reason why every religion in the world allows you to eat chicken.
They suck.
Except
balls.
Hinduism,
Yeah.
I think.
They
Oh,
suck
wait.
balls.
Dang it. Dang it, Sam, you're not correct.
Yeah. For whatever religion that has where they can't eat cows because they consider every animal life another human being.
Okay, what if there was a
Created
religion
or whatever.
that worships chickens as like? Okay, so you know, how like Hinduism, like worships cows. What if there was a
They don't.
religion
Oh,
that chickens?
well, Jainism or Jainism doesn't eat chickens, but they don't really eat anything. I mean, like,
They just don't die. They just die.
yeah,
Balls.
They just don't eat anything. As soon as they convert,
Yeah.
they're just like, oh, time to die, I guess.
oh no, plants have souls.
Oh. I guess I'll just eat by osmosis, I guess. It's not
Yeah.
working.
Not me eating my dead skin cells.
Ooh,
Alright,
ooh.
well, I don't think I have anything of interest to sell here. Unless, actually, I might go to the jeweler. Well, no, they probably don't have anything that I would need. Guess we can, I don't know if you guys want to stay in High Refuge long, or if we want to move on from here.
Yeah, where is everybody going to?
I'm just gonna stop at the bar.
I think we were making eventually our way to Tinkerton, but
Okay. So, Angel, you step into
well-
the bar.
the unicorn,
It is
the bleeding
a,
unicorn.
Yes, the bleeding unicorn. I'll say that it is an impressive space to be in. It is a 2-storied building, and as you enter it, the ceilings go up to the 2nd story, and it has a large catwalk along the top where people kind of look down on the clients below. There are multiple circular tables all sort of like bunched together like a bunch of polka dots. And there's this large semicircle bar, and behind it, kind of propped up in the corner, there is a taxidermied unicorn that's like mid-stride, frozen in place. Unicorns look very bizarre. They're kind of like, it's a horse that has these like aquamarine fish scales along its side, and its horn, instead of being straight, is like curved slightly up, like a rhinoceros horn. Combination
Isn't
of
that
like
more of like So what am I thinking? A Kirin? Is that?
let me look up a Kirin.
Sounds like a Kirin with like one horn.
No, I had a picture of it. I don't know if I still have it.
Anyway, sorry, that's just what popped into my mind. It's like a dragon horse.
Yeah,
Like, think about
and
that.
it has scales. It also has like stripes along its rear legs. It's a very bizarre looking
Yeah.
creature.
We encountered a unicorn at one time.
Yeah,
Aurelia was with us, and she's like, "No, we should let it go." We're like, "Okay, fine."
classic.
Even though apparently, like, if you drink its blood, you can increase your life for whatever.
Yeah.
So
Ooh,
fair
Real.
enough.
I
Is
guess
there?
we should stand
I guess
under
real,
that sign.
real quick. Is there any interesting patrons at this tavern?
And muting the soundboard for Josh.
You can do that.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Yeah. Uh, 28. Rolled a nat 20.
28. I'll say that there are a couple more ragtagged mercenary-looking people, but no one really of interest. I think this place would be more of like a regular place, not much of a dive for new travelers.
Yeah.
Or in the bar too with me.
There's not a shadowy person in every single bar.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, I found something online that kind of matches what I was thinking of.
Noise.
Something like that.
Dude, he's spraying and still getting everything.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
I just had to say it for old time's sake, you know?
I was laughing at my bro.
You're good.
My good brother.
Alright. There isn't anyone that necessarily stands out within the crowd of
No.
people. Fair enough. Well, what exactly were you interested in getting here, Angel? Or were you just
all
simply
of you guys-
curious of how they taxidermied a unicorn?
Hey,
Okay.
hey, Josh.
What?
Mimicorn.
I can hold a grenade. How is it working?
What?
Mimicorn.
I am saving that right now.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Freaking
It's like the Thing. It's like John Carpenter's Thing. It just kind of like unfolds itself and
Yes, my favorite.
it's so cute.
Sure. Our definitions of cute
Oh, my
certainly
favorite.
range.
Oh.
Anyway, so Angel, what exactly were you interested in doing in this establishment? Trying to, but
Well, I'm gonna walk up to a bartender or to the bartender
okay.
and ask him like how they got that unicorn and stuff.
The bartender is a completely bald elderly dwarf. And he says, "How did we get that unicorn? I got that unicorn. The thing came charging at me.
How do you,
I beat it to death with my mace.
nice.
Once you break one of its legs, it's pretty easy to track it down. Give it a couple
can't
whacks and
remember.
down it goes. You don't need bones for taxidermy.
I kind of look over at the thing. I mean, if the thing was bruised, you could see it in the skin because it messes up the skin a lot. At least just like a little bit.
Make an appraisal check.
Yeah. Oh, I got a 9.
You got a 9. You don't see any bruising on it.
Okay. I said, how much do you want for it?
I'm not
Not for
selling
sale.
it. It's one of my pride achievements. I brought it to the clan and they were disgusted with me, so I just made it into my mascot for the tavern.
Well,
There.
is it difficult to kill a unicorn?
Oh yeah, sure. They're planeswalkers. They just jump from plane to plane. So you gotta injure them before they teleport away.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But since you So the injury will stop them from teleporting?
Yeah. They need to get into like a full gallop to break the space-time continuum. But I'm just a stupid dwarf, and I don't know much more than that.
Well, I appreciate the information. I give him just 2 gold pieces because why not?
Ah,
And
thank you.
then like, I guess, leave.
What's your name, kind stranger?
Angel Animos.
Pleasure to meet you. My name's Gavin of House Boltstone. And I have many more tales if you have the gold for them.
I'll remember the name.
No, you won't.
He raises a pint to
Not the
you.
cap.
Cheers, Angel. Takes a massive swig and sets it down. Tankard has not been adjusted for his size and looks massive next to him.
Angel kind of holds up Varmalax the head and then tells Varmalax I'm to wink at him.
Oh, why would I do that? No.
Because it's cool.
No, it's not.
Oh, whatever, you go. Anyways, so I'm gonna leave the bar now.
All right, as you leave, the dwarf begins singing a war song, and everyone kind of joins in as the door closes behind you.
Okay. Well, so since this is like a military outpost, is there any like weapons depot or something along those lines?
Not a single one.
Really?
Nope, not a single depot at all. And you get the sense that any depots that do exist are probably military access only, and are not available to civilians.
Yeah.
Is
So
this
wait,
Europe?
didn't you say that this is like on the edge of the Ryan Empire or whatever? Are we in the Ryan
Ooh.
Empire or?
Yeah, the Rian Empire. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
If
the
you,
Ryan-
it's a bit
Lion.
complicated, but if you go to the wiki and you click the countries tab, it'll take you to an interactive map that shows you all the countries.
Okay, let me. I'll hop up into that.
It's the Rian Empire has seen better days right now. It's currently in a 3-way civil war.
Yeah,
Oh, so that's
sounds about
probably
rough.
why they might be locking things down a little bit.
Yeah, the first and last empress of the empire died with no heirs, and now her 3 greatest generals are fighting over the country.
Yeah.
Did someone's D&D campaign have to do with that chaos?
Yeah, maybe.
Sorry, what did you say,
Prepared to
Paladin?
fight for a good cause.
Is there
I'm not sure if I necessarily want to get myself in another war, or in a war actually, for that matter.
is this theoretically why someone is this possibly tied to the reason why why a ghost would want us to nuke a city on the edge of this area?
Yeah, perhaps.
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 Mayhaps.
Huh. That's interesting. Even ghosts are involved in this civil war.
Yeah.
Yeah, ghosts.
You know that term, dead men tell no tales? Well, he was singing a story, so.
That's some sort of story. Interesting.
Alrighty, boys. Are we spending the night here in the town, or are we headed to the next area?
Right now it's
Does that-
noon.
I'm good for heading over to the next area, or trying to. Or do we need to spend the night, or can we just go ahead?
I mean, we can do whatever. I'm just trying to figure out. Pretty sure we're in. Yeah.
Well, do you guys want to find an inn then?
We can go to that jail cell inn.
Go to jail.
That sounds
Do not
fun.
pass go. Do not collect 200. Go straight to jail.
Yup. Yeah, so you guys can stop by the Dagger and Plank. Behind the desk, dressed up as a warden, with this nice military coat with multiple silver buttons on it, corncob pipe and eye patch, is an elderly gentleman with white hair kind of puffing out each side of his weird kind of cap, as he says, "Hey, how many would you be interested in a room? How many of you are going to be staying here?"
The three of us.
3 of us. That's going to be 3 gold pieces each. 3 gold pieces per room.
Fair enough.
And Oliver, he is going to escort you to your rooms. And a younger man, maybe about 17, dressed in the uniform of military police, as just sort of like it's like a themed hotel. brings you across the hall and up a set of spiral stairs, and leads you down a corridor where you see these barred off wooden doored jail cells, with slats to cover it up from the inside for privacy. And he pulls off a ring of different keys and begins handing them out. Your number should be on the key. If you want anything, just come to the front desk, or you can ring the bell, as he kind of gestures down the hall. For that, meals will be put through the slot in your door. Meals are absolutely complimentary. If you want to opt out of it, or if you have a certain preference, you can speak to the cook down in the kitchen. Enjoy your stay. And as you guys go to your different rooms, it's a well-furnished jail cell. You still have the cobblestone walls. Angel, you've been in multiple jails, so you know. the cobblestone walls, the bars, and the chained bed. But the bed actually has a mattress and multiple sheets. You have a wardrobe, a small sink basin filled with water, a mirror, along with a small kind of cupboard off to the side that has like shaving implements, toiletries, and the like.
Nice.
Yeah. And if you guys want to, you guys could vibe out, even though you have half a day left.
Fair enough. Yeah, I guess we can just take another long rest here. And then the next day, make our way to north, which is to. Well, actually, we could go straight through the plains into Tinkerton.
You could.
Not follow the roads.
You could.
Let's go.
Sure, why not?
Roads.
So I guess we'll spend
where
the
we're
night
going,
day.
we don't need roads.
Yeah. You want, and we'll look for trouble as well.
Okay.
We like
So
looking for trouble.
everybody take a long rest. And on the morning of the next day, you guys will head out. I need to make a note real quick.
These guys are a bunch of idiots.
Yeah. Kill angel
Note to
animals.
self. No, more like note to self: get rid of Angel Animos' heads.
Okay, and you guys are all set. You wake up early the next morning and you head out.
Yep, we're foregoing the road and making our way up north, just straight to Tinkerton. I guess.
There we
And
go.
looking for trouble.
Go for it.
You want me to roll a 100-sided die?
Yeah, roll that 100-sided dice.
Yes.
76.
76.
That's the worst
That's the
one.
best one.
All right, and this is you guys are off the road and looking for trouble.
Yes.
Nice. Moving past and the moving off the road and through the more treacherous wilds, you guys quickly become familiar with the itching sensation of tall weeds rubbing up against your legs, flies constantly buzzing in your face, and the absolute lack of shade as the sun mid-spring beats down at you guys. Sweat
Nice.
gathers along your foreheads, except for Saladin. And
And for
Angel in his cloak and Hareskin in your fur, you guys are just miserable, just kind of dragging your feet at certain points.
You.
Progress is not slowed at all, as Hareskin is able to find small kind of hunting trails throughout, kind of wind back and forth. Out here, you guys spot multiple small cottages and barns, a couple farmsteads that are just sitting out here, alone from the rest of civilization. And you guys continue to travel for a good little bit until you guys encounter a more bizarre sight. You hear it a couple hundred feet in front of you. You hear the shouting of a bear, the growling of this massive beast, and you can see in the thicket up ahead the branches are swaying violently, and you can see a claw like just striking out at everything around it. And as you guys kind of hesitantly approach and are able to visually confirm what you're seeing, you find a enormous bear, a giant bear, maybe about, let's see, while on all fours, 6, 7 feet tall, trapped in a bear trap. It's been thunked around its foot. The bear trap is barely big enough to even contain it, and the only reason it's not walking around is that the bear trap is chained to a nearby tree. The thing is just howling and clawing at this trap.
okay,
Uh,
shall we take it out of its, put it out of its misery, or should we let it
well,
talk with it?
it can't get away from the chain as far as we know, so it's kind of stuck there. And as long as we're
Yeah.
out of reach and just hit it with a bunch of ranged stuff, we should be okay.
I mean, I don't think I'll struggle
Free it
killing a
and
bear,
just
but
see what happens. Because it's an abnormally large bear, so it could be like something that we don't know. Werebear, Fey, something like that. We have no idea. So we have
do
two
you
options
want
here.
to see if it is intelligent and talk with it first?
I kind of go as close as I can without like coming into range of it,
Okay.
and I just kind of like, "Hi, are you okay?"
It turns
Are
to
you
you like
intelligent?
its dark pupils staring you down. It's snarling, and it swipes at you. It just lunges for you, but the chain goes taut, and it catches about like a foot away from you, just swishing through air.
Not very intelligent. Well,
What's the
I just say
integrity of the chain?
we.
Is the
What?
chain like well made and everything, or is it
It's
like
a
this like
pretty
rust?
heavy duty chain. It's each link
Yeah.
is incredibly thick. It's like the size of my fist. Each chain. It's pretty.
Wow.
It's like a
So it's
ship
probably
loading
not
chain.
going to be breaking out anytime soon.
That's fair. It's not. It's not a piece of string.
Okay, and then the integrity of the tree.
The tree it's a very old, heavy tree. It is leaning. It is being pulled, and you do see
Mhm.
it kind of bow and bend on each
I
tug.
just
But it seems
say
to
we
still be
put this bear
fine.
out of its misery and just kill it.
Okay, let's go. I agree. Let's attack it.
All right. Well, I'll just shoot it with some arrows
All right, shoot it
from
with
my
some
hook
Uh,
arrows.
bow.
find a good spell.
Well,
Uh,
do you
Just
want
sit
to
on
kill
the
it or do
ground
you
and
want me to
bear.
kill it? Yeah.
what?
Destroy bear.
I didn't hear what you said. Angels
Yeah.
destroy
What's
bear.
the rune for destroy
The
bear?
newest spell.
Yeah.
Kill
Destroy
target bear.
Yeah.
I love that. Um, who wants first attack?
We'll see if it survives my 3 shots. So,
Okay, you go first.
Two 19s. That's a 1 in 400 chance, isn't that?
Something like that.
Double 19. Snake eyes. So that's 19 plus 14. That's going to be a 33.
That hits.
Yeah. So just roll for damage.
Yep.
Um, I'll just say this is a kindness for the words that I create for my bow. So for my first shot, it does 19 damage.
Okay. As the arrow sinks into it, it barely makes a dent. You can see like the red begin to pool around the wound, but it does not deter the bear at all, and is still thrashing around with the same ferocity it did before.
Okay. I rolled another 19, so
So this thing's AC is 16. So
okay.
if you roll a 1
It's
or
only
a
if I roll a
2,
crit. That's really I care about.
Yeah.
So,
you just tell me the damage. I'll
Yeah.
just mark it off. So what was the first shot? It was
19.
okay. Okay, 19 damage. Angel, are you doing anything while he's shooting it?
That next one does 35, and then for my final shot, if this is a crit.
Can I projectile pee at it?
Oh, okay.
No.
Is there anything I can do?
No.
Frick.
All right. So that is. So that's 74 points of damage, Ethan.
Total?
Yes.
Nice. 74, okay. So you fire these 3 shots in it, and it's still thrashing around in good health, not bloodied.
Angel.
Okay. I'm gonna use signature spell to cast lightning bolt at level 5.
Okay.
I'm
It's
aiming
restrained,
at, like,
so it
its
automatically fails.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just roll.
Yeah, roll for damage. That's 10d6.
Silence is watching this, just like saw him. John's exactly
Well, hey, you
expecting
can
what he has. He just kind of
you can feast upon it once we kill it if you want.
That's 28 points of lightning damage.
okay. Fantastic. You fire a lightning bolt in this thing and it scorches its fur, leaving this weird spiration scar across its body. It's still not bloodied. It's still clawing the ground.
Okay, and then
It's definitely
and then
in
for
pain.
Okay. And then for bonus action, I'm doing cutting words.
Okay. What are you
I
saying
look
to the
I look
bear?
at it and I say destroy bear in demonic.
Okay, roll for damage.
That's a 1, but whatever.
Okay, it takes 1 point of damage.
Got -1 debuff, bro.
Yep.
Let's
Nice.
see. How much did you do? 29 points of damage?
A total of 29.
Yeah. Solid, do you want to have a go at this?
No, I'm just praying.
Okay.
Yeah,
At this point, the you hear this creak sound as the tree
Okay, I'm about to do something.
is ripped out from its roots and falls on the ground, and now the bear runs at you, dragging the tree behind it as it barrels towards you guys.
You want us to roll initiative now?
Well,
I'd like you guys to roll initiative.
I got a 13. Oh my gosh.
Pog.
This is Okay, this is Angel's second highest initiative ever. The first highest was
Why?
like a 15.
Why? Why is it so
Nice.
bad all the time?
That's
Well,
going
what's
to
the
be a
bear?
27 from me. Almost, or over double.
Wait a second.
Where is it?
19.
Hold on, just everyone say their numbers for a second.
13.
I said save your
19.
numbers. Stop telling me your numbers. It
I
doesn't.
say,
It
It's
doesn't
19,
count.
Ethan.
save.
Ethan, it's
Numbers.
19. 1, 9. I'm going to go grab a snack real quick. Is that okay?
No,
Gotta
you
get
must
other
sit
snack,
and watch.
Hey Levi. Hey, does anyone want to smoke? Maybe. That amen break. So good. All right. Let me get my Mega Bear token. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we love Mega Bears.
Mega Bear. Mega Desk.
It's an Ursa Minor. Huh. It's a Star Bear. Who knows what it might be? Wait,
Jeez.
is there?
I'm gonna go watch the Mega Desk scene from The Office just because of this.
Mega Bed.
No, Mega Desk, dude.
All right, there's the map. Le map. I love its name. It's very accurate.
Wow.
I know.
Field.
Nice.
And we got Bearchkin. Get it? Because he's fighting a
And
bear.
Angel.
I'm legitimately thinking about making my next spell called Angel's Destroy Bear.
Well, whatever you do, you gotta code it. You gotta
Yep.
do homework.
It's gonna
Well,
be
speaking
so
of which,
sick.
did you do your homework?
What?
Did you do your
He did
homework?
not. He did not.
Oh, not yet.
I know
Not
for
today.
sure that he did not.
Like for school?
Not yet.
Okay, because Sophie told me to tell you, but she told me via Snapchat, so I only got it now.
Oh.
So
But
wait,
yeah,
I thought
I was already working on it.
real quick,
Like
Ethan, is this in the middle of a field or is this a forest that we're in?
It's a field. It's a field that has
Okay.
like one tree. There's trees
Oh.
occasionally, but it's
How
not.
did it get stuck to one tree in the middle of a field?
What do you
There's
mean
no bear.
stuck to one tree? It's
That's what
Or
bears.
like it, the
it's a
bear trap
bear
stuck.
trap
The bear
under a
stuck.
tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
It went up to the tree to scratch its back, and it gets chunked.
Ah, yes.
I see.
Famous bear glue traps.
Alert. Uh-oh.
Bear Grylls.
Bear.
Bear grills.
It's a miracle
So-
that Bear Grylls hasn't died yet. You know, like I'm
Well,
waiting
it-
for the news
He
any
fakes
day
a
now.
lot of the stuff that he actually does. It's a lot of it is just fake for the
It's literally
camera.
like
So
like
Literally fake news.
like
Oh
fake
shoot,
stuff.
compressed hair skin.
uh,
Hey yo.
Levi.
All right.
What? They made a sequel. It's Strong Rad. There's a couple sequels. He gets put under house arrest for tax evasion.
Yes.
What is
This
happening?
is fantastic.
Oh no. All right, hair skin. What's your numbers?
The Poopsmith becomes a riot.
it's gonna be a 27.
Wow.
27. That's pretty low.
The Poopsmith becomes
I know,
part
right?
of the SWAT.
Totally low.
It's not in the 30s.
It's
That's
kind of
amazing.
scary, bro.
Bro, he's kind of scary, dude.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why he must speak so loudly. but they were complaining about me earlier, so AIDS.
AIDS.
Yeah. All right, Angel, what'd you get?
I got a 13.
And Saladin got higher. What did Saladin get?
19.
Nice. All right, here we go. And the bear
What
goes
does the bear?
first.
What?
Really?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Rolled a nat 20.
Hershkin, you are astonished at the speed that this and ferocity of this bear, and your mind goes whirring for some sort of explanation on why this bear is so monstrously strong and all these other factors, until you notice sticking out of its body multiple needles, multiple syringes.
It's Cocaine Bear.
It is Cocaine Bear.
It's Cocaine Bear. Please put that
It
as
is
the title.
no. That's the encounter. Is that it's literally Cocaine Bear hyped up on drugs,
That's amazing. That is so
Not
cool.
cocaine
and it
bear.
rolled 31. So here we go, Cocaine Bear.
What the crap, dude?
So
What-
Angel was just outside of melee range,
It gets a
chilling. He's over here praying, and I'll say like
And I'm always
Hershkin's
more in the
like
farther back.
like
probably-
right here,
Yeah.
shooting it, and it's gonna Cocaine Bear just talons out towards Angel. It's gonna make 3 attacks against you.
Can I cast Shield as a reaction, or is that for only
Yeah,
magical
you
attacks?
can
yes.
do that whenever.
Shield is for your AC, so
Okay, I'm casting Shield as a reaction then.
Okay, so
That's not gonna matter.
does an 18 hit?
yes.
Frick. Yeah.
Does a 28 hit?
Oh my gosh. What? the heck?
Does a 30 hit?
Oh my lord, dude.
All right, as you cast shield, Cocaine Bear will not be stopped. Just tears it open like a balloon.
Wait, real quick, is this considered a monstrosity?
No, this is just a bear.
It's a bear.
What the heck?
Okay,
That
so
is
the
my
first
favorite.
attack, you take 14 points of damage. The
Okay.
second attack, you take 3 points of damage. And the
Okay.
fourth attack, you take... Okay, I don't know how to add that up. In total, you take 27 points of slashing damage. As this bear just tears you up. And I would like you to make a willpower saving throw and a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Alright.
Cocaine bear.
Dude, this is so crazy. I love it. Okay. Willpower and then a strength, or like pick one.
It's willpower and then a wisdom. So 2 effects are happening at you at the same time. So make a willpower saving throw first. DC's 15.
Wow, that sucked balls. That's a 10.
It's a 10. Okay, you start bleeding. You are now bleeding. So at the start of your turn, you take 1d10 damage until you take an action to bind up your wounds.
Okay.
So
And the
now-
willpower? Or the...
Or
Yeah,
the
and
is
then
this
now
the,
for the wisdom saving throw.
that wisdom? Okay.
Let me just shrink this down.
Also a 10. What the crap?
Nice.
This is horrifying.
As the wounds cut into you, your flesh begins to bubble, and your mind begins to race as whatever strange disease slash drug that this bear has is now coursing through your body. And you can see your veins begin to turn white around the wounds as Cocaine Angel.
Cocaine Angel, dude.
Yeah.
So what does he suffer?
Nothing currently.
Okay, that's
Nice.
what I guess that's
Are
good.
you attuned to the Amulet of Kings?
No, he's not.
Oh my gosh. This is the second time that I could have used it.
Okay,
No,
you are.
you chose the Raven's mask instead of it. So
Oh, I remember that now.
That's
And
true.
okay, I'm gonna stand by that on that choice because that was a very unwise decision.
Okay, you are now infected with a disease.
Is it just like a random, or is it like,
It's a particular disease. You just don't know what it is yet.
oh,
Because you're in the middle of combat and you're not like, what disease is this? Well, what are the symptoms? Like, you're not.
okay, uh,
Frick. All right,
nice.
Hairchkin, you're up.
Just gonna shoot at it. So
Shoot at it? What? That's crazy. Oh, and also it's up here now.
Wait,
okay.
does this bear count as like a monster?
Nope, it is. It is a naturally occurring beast.
Yep.
So casting charm monster isn't gonna do a thing against it.
No, you can. You can
No, so
charm
charm
monster.
monster is just. Charm monster is just. You can charm anything.
Oh,
Humanoids, angels,
Yeah.
whatever.
oh, I thought it was just
It's a better charm person.
Yeah.
ah. Okay, let me look at that then.
All right. Well, does a 29 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Jeez.
Time to pull out Cocaine Bear's stats.
Dude, Cocaine Bear is insane. I freaking love. Okay, this is literally one of my. This is almost my
Best
number one.
encounter so far.
When you go looking for trouble, you find Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
Cocaine.
All right. That's going to be 18 points of damage for my first shot.
Okay, 18. Let me do math real quick. Okay.
I can also just tell you a total if you want
Ah.
as well. I can do.
If you could do a
math.
total, that'd be better.
All right. I'll just make sure to let me know if you said the AC is 16, right?
Yeah, AC 16.
Okay. So I'll make sure that that hasn't changed.
Also, random question: how long is 1 minute in terms of this combat thing? Is that like several rounds, or is that just like?
So each round is 6 seconds. So after 10 rounds is 1 minute. Combat goes
Sick, okay.
very quickly. Like in
yeah.
real life, a fight only takes like 30 seconds. Everyone's just like, okay, it's over.
When in reality you have like the entire team like behind books and everything, like trying to figure
yeah.
out what the heck.
Right. That's why
That's
when
really cool.
when we get back
Okay.
in person, I'm going to have a 3-minute timer for you making your turn. Where it's like, oh shoot,
Which is fine. Yeah.
I cast a spell. What spell? I don't know. You should know. You have.
Yeah. For me, that's why ranger is just easy because I just shoot them with my bow,
Freaking
right?
shoot.
Yeah.
All right, they're dead. Next.
Yep. All right. And
Wait, the disease thing is like a fungus for the icon, or is that just random?
That's just the icon. It's not an actual fungus. This is just the disease symbol. I have a whole
Okay.
folder with different status effects that I photoshopped up. So this is like the bleeding symbol, right? Let's see, the frightened symbol,
Ooh, that's cool.
the disadvantage symbol, right? You know, stunned. Right, there's all
all right,
sorts
so
of
that's
things.
enough.
Paralyzed.
51 points of damage from me.
51?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, now the bear is bloodied.
Sounds good. And then for my bonus action, I'm just going to do dodge because I can't stealth in this open field. There's nothing
Yep.
for me to hide against unless I hid behind Saladin. I hide behind the lizard folk, but that's not really possible. So,
Yeah, not really.
all right. Well, then that's it. And I guess I'll use my movement to step, I guess, back 2 spots. Yeah, that's it. Should be good.
Awesome. All right, Saladin. Cocaine Bear is. You see Angel cast a shield in front of him, and then the bear just jumps on top of the shield on top of him and
It
just starts
just completely
ripping. You see
destroys the
rivers of
shield, yeah.
blood and just.
My eyes.
I haven't seen Cocaine Bear, but I imagine that this is a better
Dude.
plot.
I pirated it like a few months ago. It's actually kind of a dumb movie, but it's very
Oh yeah,
entertaining.
I'm not surprised. It looks so stupid.
It's a very
Didn't
dumb
we
movie. If
didn't
you're
we
looking for
thumbs
something that's
down it when we
entertaining,
were watching in the movie theaters, or was that part of
Yeah,
it?
well,
I forget.
whenever I watch trailers with friends, I try to get their opinions
Yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah.
trailers.
I remember.
And that was a thumbs down for sure. For like, what
Yeah.
is this?
I
It looks
remember I
so
did this
stupid.
first.
Bro, I went to the movies with Ben, and he gave thumbs up to every trailer. I'm like, bro, it's the
I'm not
Flash.
surprised.
That looks
Ben
awful.
will literally watch
Of course,
anything.
I will, dude.
That's such a
Oh, yeah.
Ben moment.
I actually watched on The Flash recently.
It's
like-
it's pretty bad. I've heard.
It's okay. I don't think it's that bad, honestly. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10.
So what's your plan
Okay.
here, John?
Well, I'm melee, so I guess I have to run up to the thing.
You gotta run up to the Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to the cocaine bear
Okay,
and hit it.
here you
So
are.
let me
Hit
see
it.
what I'm gonna. What am
Gonna
I gonna
whack
hit
him
him?
good.
How am I gonna hit him? Okay.
You're ready, Josh. You are
Oh.
on deck after Saladin.
Wait a second. Okay, I'm gonna pull out my mirror blade.
Okay. The blade reflects the sunlight into your eyes
Yeah.
briefly.
Also,
Because I
you
wanna-
you get another D4 by the way because I marked it as
Did you mark it?
or
For
thought I
what?
did.
I thought you took your bonus action to dodge.
Oh, then never mind.
You haven't marked it.
Yeah.
We're still getting used to. Parishkin's never actually used
sorry,
Hunter's
I'm
mark.
just not used to doing that, so yeah. I'll mark it for you guys next time.
I'll mark it on your map.
So for my first hit, I rolled a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, that hits.
Roll for damage.
Eight.
Nice. So you
And
cut it across.
So you can use your Keyblade ability to
yeah,
duplicate yourself.
I'm gonna duplicate myself to the right of the bear, to the top of Angel, right there. I'm trying to get a little bit of a corner going, and so I'm gonna roll to hit again.
Illusion. Yep, and as you do, that flaming Saladin leaps from your sword and mimics the same motion.
24
That is.
to hit.
Oh, and also, each one of the cubes on the battlefield is like 5 foot, right?
Yeah.
9.
Nice. 9.
Dang. My categories of rolling are really getting clustered today. Let me see. What else can I do? Do I get a second attack, or
Yes,
what's
you
that
do.
my
You
attack?
you can attack twice.
I
Yep.
get 2. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's just we often get confused because of the duplicate attacks, and that doesn't count, and
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
some such nonsense.
I'm gonna spend my action.
You can.
So you can attack twice.
You can
Yeah.
attack twice,
So you just make another attack roll.
and then you can flurry
Yeah.
of blows to punch it. You could do that. You could
Wait a
also,
Or
second.
you could use the
when you hit it,
could-
you can do stunning strike and try to stun it.
Yep. Or you could do the finger.
Yeah.
I guess whichever one's better. You do you.
Ew. This is gonna be so bad.
Is that Levi?
Yes. I love it how everyone in the party. Hairchin, do you have the Amulet of Kings?
I do. Yeah.
So everybody is immune to disease in this party, except the one who keeps wanting to get them. Like
Yep.
Kale is an elf,
Hey,
immune to
I'm not.
disease.
I'm not going to give him the amulet because I don't. I want.
Hairchin
This is
has
good.
the amulet, immune to disease. Saladin is a
Yeah.
monk. He has purity of mind, which means he is so smart that poisons and diseases cannot affect him.
I'm a flickum.
You're a flickum. Yeah, flickum.
I'm a flickum.
Flick the cocaine bear. Let's go.
So it has to make a willpower saving
see it.
throw.
Yep.
I want to warn you, it has +8 to the saving throw. Okay, that's a 10.
It fails.
It fails. So you flick them.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to patient defense.
Okay. So
Then
roll the damage
one
for the
key.
flick, and then you can hold your patient
How
defense.
much damage was that?
Oh, is that just bludgeoning? Wait, what?
It's necrotic damage. So roll
It's so
4d8.
bad at 20. No.
23.
Okay, 23 points of damage. Let me add that to the tally.
That's about 40 points of damage in total that he's
Yeah.
done.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. And I'm gonna do the patient defense as my bonus because he's gonna
Do
hit
it.
hard.
Yo.
So, yep. There
And
we are.
as you flick him, you can see a shiver just travel across his entire body, and his fur begins to fall off in places as the necrosis sits in. Excellent.
Nice.
And now we have the ancient one, Angel. What do you got? So, Angel, at the start of your turn, your wounds begin to spurt out blood. So you take 7 points of necrotic damage. And now it's the start of your turn.
Okay. 7 points, you said?
7, yeah, 7.
Alrighty. I am gonna use Agonized Jinx and Jinx the bear on
Okay.
its wisdom stat for 1 minute.
Alright. So now it has disadvantage on all wisdom checks.
And okay, let me just double check for that. Yeah, it's wisdom. Yep. Okay, so a wisdom disadvantage for the bear. And then on top of that, I'm using my movement speed to now get as far away as possible from the bear.
Okay. That will give the bear an attack of opportunity.
Provoke an attack of opportunity.
Right. Will.
But it does have its disadvantage, remember?
Okay,
On
fine.
wisdom checks, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Crap.
Well, you could bonus action cutting words and then that gives it disadvantage and then use your movement to get out.
Okay.
Which gives it a disadvantage.
It also has a -1 to whatever it is to hit against you, Angel. for the next thing from the last cutting words.
I'm gonna
Oh
use
yeah,
cutting.
you could probably do it better.
Increase that.
Yeah.
And I say, I'm higher than you are in demonic to the bear.
I'm the highest in the room.
You lie to the bear. All right, so roll a d4.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
Nice. So it takes 4 points of damage. Writing it down.
Okay.
Do the
Say
math.
bye. You can shoot teammates with shield.
And then use your movement, and then it'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay, how much damage is an attack of opportunity on the?
It's just
from the-
one attack, so like a full attack.
like the one that I received.
Well, he
But
has to
that's
hit
from
you
3.
first.
Yeah, he just swings once at you as you leave.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run away then. So I'm gonna move as far away from the bear as I possibly can.
What's your movement?
My movement speed is like 30 feet.
So you can move to
Mark, get
there.
on it.
Sick. Okay.
Run away!
And my AC is
Leave
still
my room.
15 from me casting shield last time.
So shield
No,
only
it
lasts
only-
a turn.
Last one turn.
Oh,
yeah.
it only lasts a turn. Okay. That's my bad then.
All right, so it's going to attack you with a
-4.
yeah, 29 to hit. -4,
Still hit.
so 25.
It's fine. The -4.
-4 coming in clutch. You take 8 points of slashing damage as it rakes across your back as you scramble away.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
It
Can you use
is.
your action to lightning bolt or something, or
No, use
you
your
were-
action to jinx him.
I use my action to jinx the bear,
Oh,
which that's
Audible
gonna come.
disappointment.
Wait, that's gonna come in handy a
Yeah.
lot.
well, it won't. Narrator, it won't.
The cocaine bear eyes, just beady eyes, turn towards Saladin as its
Yeah.
only source of meat and outlet of its rage. Patient defense, so it has disadvantage on all of its attacks against you. Here we go. So the first one is, that is 25.
That hits.
So that's one. Next one is 21.
That hits.
And the third one
both
is
disadvantage?
16.
Oh. Don't you have 18 AC? Paladin? What's your AC? I think he's at like 17 or 18.
Armor class 16.
Oh, okay, so then, yeah,
That's what-
attackers win.
That also hits. So as you hold your patient defense, you are just not expecting. As your patient defense in the past, Saladin has flashbacks in his training as an acolyte. How you would predict your master's moves and catch his bow staff if it came at you, catching darts out of the air, blocking punches, counter punching.
Yeah.
And you just don't expect this this bear to like jump chest forward and grab you
Yeah.
and just start mauling you on the ground.
Just body slam Saladin.
Body slams him. I'm just going to give you the total damage. So you take 28 points of slashing damage as this thing begins to maul at you. And then can you
Okay.
make a willpower saving throw for the bleeding? You don't have to make a check for disease since you are immune to it. You are immune to all disease.
This is okay. Do I like know what this is yet, or is it still just like
No.
something random?
Nope,
Yeah,
you have
you-
no idea.
Dang, bro. Okay, is this one of those? Okay, I just realized how much Angel's been infected by random things by now.
Oh, really? This
7?
is like
I'm
the
just
fourth.
now thinking
7,
about that.
okay. So he cuts you up pretty badly, and you are now also bleeding. You can stop the bleeding,
boy.
but it takes an action to bandage yourself up.
To bind yourself up, yeah.
Okay, and so I'm taking damage until I can bind myself up.
Yeah. And it happens at the
Start
start of
your
your turn. Not every turn, just the start of your turn.
Okay.
All right, that's the cocaine bear. and I want to say it
Alright,
moves
so my
around
turn
here.
now.
Yeah.
Alright, so for my bonus action, I'm gonna Hunter's Mark it so I don't forget.
Yay.
So everyone gets an additional D4 to try and hit it.
Let's find it. Where is it? Hunter's Mark. Let's go. All right. That's your bonus action.
Okay. Yeah, so 29 hits.
Yes, it
Roll for
does.
damage. Nice. For my second shot, I'm gonna call this a sharpshooter.
Okay.
That's an 18 that hits. So,
That also hits.
yep. All right, and a 34 hits. So that's gonna be one more 1d plus. So that's another 55 points of damage from me.
55. I actually have to pull out a calculator now. You got some weird numbers. Oh, and the bear is still up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mega Chonker. Shunk, shunk, shunk. It is, its ferocity's not died down, although you can see that its limbs drag a little bit more.
I mean, it's bleeding, so
Yeah,
But it's already bloodied, but it's not out yet.
yeah.
no.
Okay. We can-
I mean, I only have my movement, so I'm just gonna take another 2 steps back, 2 tiles back,
And now, the premiere
10
of
feet.
me.
2 steps back.
Yep. And that's it.
Boom, ba-doo, boom, ba-doo-dum, 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 boom. Turn around.
And that ends my turn.
All right, Saladin. At the start of your turn, the wounds on your body all spurt out. So you will take 3 points of damage from the bleeding, and now it's your turn.
Okay. So what sort of action is healing again? Is
So
it,
you have to spend your
or
action
category?
pulling out bandages to stop the bleeding. It doesn't heal any HP, it just stops you from taking damage in the future.
You're pretty much
Yeah.
just stopping a debuff.
Yeah, but that means you can't attack or do any of
And
your
do I
your
need
action
to
stuff.
have like I need to have like physical bandages in my inventory?
No, not necessarily. That's just kind of the flavor of it. I guess theoretically you could just like clamp it or just like tie a cord to stop the bleeding.
Okay. But does it spend any action like anything?
It would spend an action to stop the bleeding. Yeah.
Okay. I think I will use one of my actions to stop the bleeding.
Okay. Sure thing. So you rip off some stuff from your traveling cloak and bind up the wounds, so you are no longer bleeding.
Okay. And I can attack, and then I have my bonus action. Just clarify.
No.
No. So I just have
Because you
bonus
use
action.
your action.
Movement.
Yeah, you just have your bonus
Yeah.
action and movement.
Okay. Let me see.
Well, actually, can't you use bonus action flurry of blows?
That's only if you spend your action to attack. You
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Can, uh-huh.
Yeah, because
okay.
it's spend your action to attack, and then spend 1 key point and your bonus action to unarm attack. Let me see.
I'd probably just dodge again, and then use your
Yeah,
movement to step out.
yeah. I think I'm gonna step away and then do patient defense again. Let me see where I should.
Wait, doesn't the bear get attack of opportunity then if you do that?
Yeah,
It does.
It
does it?
would. Hmm.
Oh,
It would get an attack of opportunity, which could make you bleed
Oh.
again.
Yeah.
So it might be better for you just to stay.
Yeah, yeah. Patient
Okay.
defense. I'm gonna stay there. Let me think. Yeah.
Patient defense. Okay. Fantastic. All right. On Angel's turn,
That's probably it.
your wounds splutter. You take 7 points of necrotic damage, Angel,
no.
as your vision kind of flickers for a second, and you are bloodied.
Yes, I am. Hmm. Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action first. Can I do that, or
Yeah.
is it in
You can
any order?
activate them in
Okay.
any order.
Bonus action first. I'm using cutting words on the bear, saying
Okay.
I'm saying I'm saying nice cock in demonic.
More lies.
I'm assuming I can, like see
More
it.
lies.
You cannot.
No.
I can't see the bear's penis.
No.
No, because it's chewing on your friend right now.
Also, have you ever seen one? Do you know how much fur covers up a bear?
Oh, I'm gonna look it up actually. Just a second.
No.
Sam, when will you
I-
learn that you just need
I-
to? If you continue to talk about
sorry.
it, you'll just press it.
That's great.
Oh
Eons
wow,
ago, I've learned just to let it die.
dude, they're huge, bro. They're like, dude, the average is like 10.
Dude,
oh,
we don't care.
inches.
Yo, that
That's-
is so
that's-
true. I do not care, Josh.
That's
Yeah.
almost as long as Rasputin's. Oh,
Dude, I don't even know how he has that big of a thing, dude. Like that,
Oh,
Rasputin
we
was
don't care.
crazy.
What are you going to do?
Rasputin is 11 inches.
Okay, fine.
Roll for a d4.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, I rolled a 3. So -3 debuff for the bear.
Okay, it also takes 3 points of damage.
It's a good game.
Nice.
So
So the bear has disadvantage on wisdom throws and a -3 for that too.
Yep.
Oh man.
And now I'm gonna cast Charm Monster.
Let's hope we get him in this pack.
Okay. Can you read
get
Charm
the joke?
Monster for me?
You would attempt to charm a
It's
creature
'cause
within
you can
range,
get Rafam.
and the target makes a wisdom saving throw against your spell DC. If they fail, to become charmed by you. Charmed creatures by this spell become incredibly friendly to the caster, treating them as a close friend.
Classic,
Is that all?
obviously.
Until it's
But Only
damaged.
from the reward track.
Okay. Let me. What
Yeah.
level is it? Is it level 5?
It's let me. I think it's
Yeah.
level 3.
Yeah.
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 Oh, yeah.
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 Do you have a 300 gold piece pearl?
I do.
Nice.
I remember going through this whole thing last time where I had to check like the pearl necklace that Angel was wearing.
Okay.
I still got
It
it.
has to make a wisdom saving throw, which has disadvantage on.
And the -3. So I'm
And the
hoping this
negative
works.
3. That is a natural 20 and a 2. So
Nice.
that is -1. And so the bear now like seems to get bored with Saladin and turn towards you and you can see like whatever disease and drug this thing is on and has is still forcing its muscles to like spaz out. It is still like on crack, but like it's more chill towards you.
All right, so now I'm just gonna like take a look at it and like see what the heck is like. So you said it has like some like syringes or something in it. Can I like take a look at those or like?
Yeah, you want to use your movement to
Are
get
we out
closer?
of combat at this moment, or is
But
that sort of
so
pausing
spell,
combat?
my spell lasts for 1 hour, so we have one
I know
hour
until we attack it
Or
again.
until Angel loses concentration.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you can walk over.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Before I do that, I'm gonna use an action or whatever to bind my wounds.
It took an action to cast the spell.
Oh, well, if we're out of combat, then can I just do that anyway?
We're still in combat. We're gonna take stuff in turns for right now, because there's a good chance that you bleed, you
And then I
wince,
lose
lose
concentration.
concentration,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
it like just
Very
assaults
close,
you,
yeah.
which would be hilarious.
When do I bleed then? So I know when
Start of
to
your
like.
turn.
So maybe you should step away from the cocaine bear.
Well, like the bear's like still like. I'm right there.
It's charmed.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna step like a. Well. So I
It
have
would be
until the start
pretty
of my
funny,
next
Ethan,
turn, right?
if
So I bleed.
you,
Huh?
I have until the start of my next turn until I bleed, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna. Yeah, I want to take a closer look at the syringes and crap. No,
Okay.
better yet,
It
I'm
requires an
gonna
action.
say.
That requires an
Um,
action, which you don't have. That's
okay.
basically your turn.
So I did that, and then
Now it's the
wow.
cocaine bear's turn. The bear is gonna walk up to you, muzzle red with Saladin and yours blood, just begins to nuzzle up against you. And that's its turn. Hairskin, what do you got?
Just want to say,
Uh,
once you shoot it, it's now not charmed
I know,
anymore.
I know.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do is I'm
Kill
gonna
it.
go ahead and do it. No, I'm gonna cast what's the spell?
We have an hour, so or until I bleed again.
I'm just gonna cast
Doo-doo-doo.
Fairy Fire on it.
Put explore on girl crush.
Hairskin just whispers,
Explore on girl
"So
crush.
live and let die," and just tries to attacks the bear.
No, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire on
All
it.
right, you get a zone. What's the radius of the fairy fire? Oh, it's a square,
I'm pretty sure
right?
it's like, yeah, it's a square. Let me search it up.
Oh.
I think it's like 20 feet. I want to say, or 30.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot cube.
Boo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo,
Yeah.
doo-doo-doo. 20-foot cube.
Yep.
Wait, Morgosh is actually.
That's actually not as big as I thought it would be.
No.
It's fine though.
Yeah. And it has to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, where do you want to drop this? Just on the bear, like right there?
Just on the bear, so it's because I don't want it to give advantage against Saladin and
Right.
Angel. So,
Dexterity saving throw. That's a 6.
it
So it
fails.
fails. Jeez.
Everyone now
How
has
many
advantage
debuffs
against
do we?
it.
You have advantage against it, and Hunter's Mark, and it has disadvantage on Wisdom saving throws,
Yeah.
and somehow you don't have a bard in the party. This is normally what bards. It's the bard move.
We don't-
to be
Yeah.
like,
We need magic.
you have disadvantage on saving throws. Every time you fail a saving throw, we gain advantage against you, and every time we crit you,
Yeah.
we steal your saving throw. And every time we steal your saving throw, we heal. And every time we heal, we teleport.
All right. So I turn to Angel and say, I'm pretty sure I can kill this thing right now.
Okay, Angel just kind of looks over and says, "Just do it.
All right. Well, I'll just.
Do it."
Well, it was your. Is it an action to cast Fairy Fire?
That is a good question.
Oh frick!
Do it. The bear.
That is That is correct. Yeah. It's a.
Oh
it is
no!
a
The
bonus
bear
action.
slowly turns towards you, who just betrayed it.
The bear does not like side eye.
Well, the thing is it doesn't. It lasts a minute, so
Yeah.
I mean, like, I can just wait out to come back next turn. And
All right, Saladin.
yeah.
Oh boy.
This thing, Saladin, your
Or
hands are
Saladin.
raised in a defensive posture, and the bear whoonk, just chills out.
So,
So-
Saladin, I don't think.
In
Yeah,
case you
yeah.
forgot,
You can do whatever you want, but
there, then it becomes angry again. So as long
Yeah.
as you don't do anything, then it's just gonna chill out.
So live and let die. Boom, boom. Live and let die.
So does the bear hate us?
well, yeah, we just tried killing it.
Yeah, it hates us.
Well, at the moment, no. It's charmed, so frick. Until I bleed again, I think we're good.
Okay.
You could just move away from the bear and then let it like destroy me, and then you guys can finish it off and come like revive me.
Well, we could also. We could also wait until one more turn around, and then I can attack it.
Turn
And then-
I won't be
around.
around because I might bleed, and then
Well, you can use your action to.
Think of something wild.
Well, actually, wait.
Turn around.
I can't do that.
I still have my bonus action. I can't. Or no, never mind.
So we have until I bleed again,
Yeah.
which is my next turn in a few minutes.
Well, if you take damage, you have to make a saving throw in order to keep the concentration up. So unless it's something like a 10, and you fail a 10, then
So for
you're
saving
totally
throws,
fine.
it has to beat my DC, right? My spell DC,
No.
or it.
So
oh
your
wait,
saving throw is if you
stat.
take damage, you have to roll, and if you roll higher than the amount of damage that you take, then you're fine. You keep your concentration. Is that correct, Ethan?
Repeat that one more time.
So if you take damage while concentrating,
Yeah.
you have to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's a
And if
concentration check.
Yeah, and if it's higher than the damage that you took, then you're fine. If it's lower, then
Then you break
fail.
concentration. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Jeez. Well,
And
So
if
you're
it's
probably fine.
if it's below 5 damage, you don't make a check.
Yeah. So then you're fine.
You don't like prick your thumb and be like, ah, and then all of a sudden like the telepathy
Entire-
spell that you had
Yeah,
holding up the city just ah, dang
Yeah.
it.
it's like
Oh no!
No!
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, yeah, you're fine.
All right. Well, hopefully, I guess we'll see. Saladin, what do you want to do?
You could probably just end your turn not doing anything.
Yeah.
Could.
Just move away in case the bear like wakes up or something, and then goes
Yeah.
for you.
I'm gonna move away. A few
Okay. Yeah.
steps.
Yeah.
So here's 20 feet back. Just
Yeah.
tail swishing through the grass. It's a good distance.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, Angel. Let's roll for
Alright.
bleed damage.
Oh frick.
Want to be like a 3?
That's a 6. That's 1/5. Make
Alright,
a
so you have to roll.
concentration check. DC 6. It's a DC 6.
I have a +1 in concentration, so if I roll,
So you have to
if I roll a
Then
5,
you'll
that
be
means
fine. You'll be fine.
if it's tied,
You have to roll a 5 or
If
higher.
it's tied, then I roll that you lose concentration.
Yeah,
so it has
an
to be a
attacker
7 or
win.
higher.
Yeah, so a 6 or higher, pretty much.
6 or higher. Roll it in chat. You wouldn't lose it now.
He lost it. It's a nat 1.
Literally rolled a 2. Literally just rolled a 2. I can't.
We love it.
This
He
is what
loses
D&D is all
concentration.
about, baby. D&D.
I had every advantage in that. Literally every advantage that I could have, I had, and I got a 2.
As the bear is nuzzling up against you, it licks you, and it licks one of your open wounds. And as you wince, the demeanor of the bear changes. As the feralness returns to it at the start of its turn,
And I still have my.
it remembers the lightning bolt. It
Oh, he
remembers
still
the
has
mean
action,
thing
right?
that you've
I
said.
still have my turn, right?
Yes, you still have your
Yeah.
action.
Alright.
But it is no longer charmed as it begins to snarl at you.
Okay,
Charm
so
monster. Just kidding. That's
Skin,
it.
if this thing
I can
kills
kill
me,
it.
are
I'll
you
heal you.
sure?
I'll get you
Are you
fine.
sure? Are you
Yeah,
sure?
I got you. Yeah, don't worry. Well, if you knock unconscious, I got you. So
Is there such thing as like insta killing a player?
If
No.
the, if an attack brings you down to 0 and then goes beyond your maximum health. So how much health do you
Yeah.
have right now?
Angel
like
has
50.
40?
72 right now.
Like current health. Current health.
Oh, current health, I have like 33.
Okay. And your maximum health is what?
72.
He has to deal 105 damage to
Yeah,
instantly
there's
kill
no
you.
way. You'll be fine.
You only get instantly killed if you like leap off a cliff, like a mile-high cliff.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
instant
yeah.
death. Or jump into a volcano. That's instant death.
But you're
Okay.
fine.
Well, in that case,
Or if you get like a city dropped on you.
Charm monster.
I'm gonna make this the most lit suicide you've ever seen.
No.
Okay, either that or I could just cast
You
Charm
still have
Monster.
your action. Do your action.
Use your action to heal the bleeding.
Why would I do that? I'm doing inflict wounds.
Okay.
Um,
A willpower
inflict
saving
wounds,
throw? Or is it just No, it just deals damage.
It's just straight damage. Inflict wounds level 5. Let me see how much damage that is. This is gonna be a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Flex tape can't fix that.
All right, how much damage do you do then?
Let me. Wow, that. Okay, start with 3. That's 7d10 necrotic damage.
Roll it.
But it's all ones.
Dude, I.
Do it. You won't.
That's 35 necrotic damage.
Alright, as the bear begins to snarl, you place both hands over its head, and lacerations just run across it as the bear is split apart. Blood geysers off either side, and the bear falls
is it dead
over.
now?
Yeah. It had 13 health left.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Oh,
'cause
that
I was like,
was
I
way
could
over
totally
there.
have killed it.
Okay.
So
That was a beefy bear. It had 275 HP.
nice. I thought I had 300. That sounds.
Cocaine
I just
bear.
realized how much of like tanks that we are as a party. Like, that's a lot of damage, dude. Like, seriously.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
I'm very
Yeah,
proud of that.
You guys are also like what? Level 12? Fighting a
yeah.
bear? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what level was the bear?
It's
The
a challenge
bear's
rating
paladin.
8.
Yeah.
So it's a
I'm
it's
level
a it's a tankster, and then because it's on cocaine, that's like up to 10.
Oh,
Yeah.
can I just walk up to it and just harvest like all of its teeth and claws just for like a necklace
Sure.
thing?
Yeah,
That's all.
go ahead. Make a medicine check.
Okay.
Maybe bind up your wounds first.
It just bleeds out. He forgets to do
Yeah, I
it.
do.
And as he has pliers around like the second row of teeth,
He's
you're
like-
like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm making the tooth necklace first.
Tooth necklace is more important.
So make another
Whoa,
take
wait.
another 1d10 damage.
Yeah. You take 4
Medicine
points
check.
of damage. And for your medicine check,
He rolled.
I got a 10 for that.
with the 10 medicine, you know that you should be binding up your wounds. But these teeth are pretty neat. So you can get about 4 workable teeth for a necklace. They have enough roots to them that you can puncture a hole in them.
What about claws and stuff?
I'll say you can get 2 claws, like 2 talons, nails.
Nice. So like 4 teeth and 2 claws then.
Yeah.
Adding that to inventory.
The rest of it has been filed down and bloodied as this thing was clawing at the tree and bear trap and attacking you guys. Had no regard for its own safety. With that, I'm going to take a small break, go grab a bite. I'll be back in like 5.
Okay.
All right. Second.
Don't talk bad about me.
Might grab a bite too. It's lunchtime or past
Yeah, I'll
lunchtime.
snag some food. I'll reconvene in like 5 minutes.
Sounds lit.
I mean, yeah, I think I wrote down our numbers if you guys are interested in damage, but yeah, I mean, we're not really too worried about like single target individuals as opposed to group mob mentality that we have to fight against.
Okay.
So I mean, like I'm not too worried. If need be, I think we should just take a long rest here or nearby, or go walk over to like a nearby farm and be like, "Hey, yo, we just killed this cocaine bear here. Want to let you know."
Oh, okay. I gotta mess with that like new disease that I just got. So I guess
Yeah.
I'll find out what the heck that is later.
Yeah.
Angel just discovers new diseases by getting them. Like
I mean, that's pretty much what a
I got this-
bacteriologist is, right? Yeah. Who needs
like-
to do it in a lab, clean environment when you can just inject yourself and there you go. I discover
what
all of them.
happened. Yeah.
I mean, whatever works, right?
I know. Frick yes, dude.
I'm just downstairs getting some cheese and crackers.
I got you, bro.
You see my headboard.
Freaking sick.
Maybe you can use your raven mask to talk with people. Be like, hey, yo, you bird, you see anything around these parts? Any idea
that's
where I can get
not a
a
bad idea.
cocaine?
Oh, we could track the location of the bear.
We could.
Yeah,
Or
wait.
you could also just use the ravens as like watch people. Like, or what you should do is you should try and befriend a raven so that it can just be like following you around and keeping you be like, hey, yeah, you're being followed. You should.
Style.
What was that? Sorry.
I said like Assassin's Creed style.
Yeah,
Just have like the Falcon kind of thing.
yeah, something that can just like keep an eye on like our backs to make sure we're not being followed by anything suspicious or whatnot. I mean, like you could just do animal taming sort of stuff.
Sounds good, bro. Yeah, that sounds great. I gotta find me like a really good raven first.
Well, that's why you gotta go call out with the raven mask. You can't find a raven if you don't call out.
I'll try that. Yeah, because if I do get this raven, then we can use it to like see like almost anything.
Yeah, I mean, it can locate anything of interest.
Yeah, that's
That's
perfect.
like ahead
Actually,
or behind us. Because having a
Yeah.
bird's eye view is always helpful, especially when we're out in the wild.
that sounds great. Yeah.
It's funny. For our fight with Sinbad, I have all these alternative plans in place because I know that we're gonna definitely need to be high level if we're gonna survive.
That's very true. Like Sinbad is probably one of the most probably one of the most powerful enemies that we'll ever face, honestly.
Every
So
single Marzipan answering machine marathon.
that's gonna be a pretty sick boss fight.
It'll be
If
fun. I don't think it'll just be by himself. I think he'll probably bring in his own troops, so we have to account for them as well, which I've
that's
already
great.
factored into my plan. But
Okay. Like, what does your plan look like so far, or if it's okay if I ask?
I have a lot of items that I will be distributing among the party,
Okay.
uh, specifically. So I have a
Okay.
lot of potions and um, utility items and stuff like that, like the figurines. Do you remember
Oh,
we have the dog and panther figurine,
yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
No, it's her.
I think
and
Kale
I
used
have
the dog
what
one
I was.
once.
Yep, and then Saladin gets
Everyone is
the
just
Yeah,
panther.
that sounds great. Yeah.
Hmm.
and she has to
And
go
you
through
still
Okay.
have your
the names
power
of
word
plus
blind.
bad people.
Yes, I do. I still have that on my character sheet, actually. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So pretty
We have
much
power blindness.
use that on Sinbad, and then any
First
I
turn I
can
get.
take.
Yeah.
I mean, I have other things that my character personally can do, but that's going to be later leveled stuff to deal with.
Okay.
So,
Sounds pretty good, bro.
mhm. But preferably, I'd rather have the full party working rather than
Yeah.
just the three of us.
Like we're gonna need Kale at least with us, and then
Mhm.
do you know Garland Kent, or do you know of him?
For what?
I mean, we can see. Like, I don't think we'll be able to do it until we get back on campus.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, yeah, yeah. That's what I mean. But like, so Garland is a friend of mine and Ethan's, and he'll be joining us next semester, as an addition to the party. So,
Yeah. I don't
um,
think I've met Garland. Does he go
he
at Boys or?
he's gonna be a freshman at Boyce on this upcoming year, even though he's like the same age as us. Um,
Mhm.
so I don't know what kind of strengths that he's gonna bring to the party, but I guess we'll
Do
see.
you
And
know
hope
what class or race he's going to be?
I don't know I know absolutely nothing. I wish I did. All I know is that he's gonna be joining us, like whenever we're in person.
Sounds good.
So it's gonna be you, me, um, John, and then Caleb and Garland. So the five of us.
I mean, my plans account for just for uh, the four of us. So if we have an extra player, that's fine. But
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. We can also use our retainers for that as well, right?
I have an idea for that.
Okay.
That's my other plan for specifically not using our retainers, but rather the trader. Because if he calls in
Yeah.
reinforcements, we can turn them against him. But that's if he uses his brings in reinforcements. So I have plans for if he brings in reinforcements or not.
That's really good, actually.
Hmm.
Um, if we are going to use retainers, which one would you most likely go with? Because I know we have quite a few like pretty
Our
good ones.
fighter,
Which one?
our
I
fighter,
didn't.
the dog faced,
Oh,
our
I
cat.
forgot him. Dude, I forgot
Because the
about
thing
him.
is
He's so cool.
our only weakness is we need someone to be up front and personal. So,
Okay.
and you said your
Yeah,
guy it was like 100
Cat
HP or
can do
whatever.
that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, Cat's
So
perfect for
even
that.
if he gets hit like twice, that's still 2 turns of combat, which is plenty to take
Yeah,
care of.
yeah. I'm gonna pull up a Cat's character sheet real quick, yeah, just so I can check on it. But Cat has
Mhm.
like I thought like 60 something health on
I
like
thought
last
you
day.
said he had like 100, or is that your alternative character that you made, the
Oh,
werewolf?
um, That's my alternative character, who's a Bloodborne Lycan. That guy has 100 health.
Hmm.
Cat, the human guy with the Dalmatian head, has 62 hit points
Ah,
and is a level 5 paladin acolyte.
mm, I'm not sure. Uh, I was just thinking of using the retainers simply as cannon fodder because they aren't necessarily good for combat. They're just more of good to accomplish tasks.
That's fair. Yeah.
They're pretty much just going to be like someone to be thrown in front of oncoming attacks and then immediately get killed.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we
Because I
live,
mean, level 5 isn't really like that impressive. So
that's very true. Dude, I remember when I was level 5, dude. Okay,
hmm
level 5 Angel versus Angel right now is like insane difference.
oh yeah.
Like that's crazy difference.
Well, I mean, your spells are good, but you just have to roll high. That's the thing about your spells.
Yeah.
For me, I have a difference because I have a flat damage that goes across, so I will always do 21 damage, sometimes more,
That's
because
amazing.
you have a chance of rolling ones and stuff like that. Well, I have an automatic +7 to anytime I make an attack
Oh
or I
shit!
succeed, and I never miss because I have a +14 to hit.
Hmm.
So yeah, so I've got plans for how we want to try and defeat Sinbad, and it depends on where we are, because it's the current location that we either find him or, and a lot will depend on whether or not we like stumble across him and we have to fight him versus if we do some preparation beforehand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Also, like once we kill Sinbad, we're gonna have an encounter with Asherok because that's the whole point of why Asherok wanted me to do this whole thing. So that's
mhm.
gonna be
Well, are
thing.
we want to try and kill Asherock too? I don't think we can, but
I don't think I want to kill him, but like I'm curious as to like what the heck he's got planned for this whole thing
mhm.
because that's crazy.
I mean, he did send you on thinking it was a suicide mission, so
Yes, he did. He did, which means that he's more interested in the gold than actually having a warlock.
All right.
yep.
Cocaine Bear.
Amazing encounter. I freaking enjoyed the heck out of that. That was pure.
Honestly, he loves any encounter where
Absolute
he's close to death anyway, so
And there's drugs involved, so
love.
mhm.
you know, kind of.
That
Drugs?
was that was an amazing encounter. I freaking loved it.
All right.
Also, before we head out of the battle scene, I just want to check on the syringes on the bear, just to like, I don't
Is there
know.
any left? Can I use it?
I just want to like take them off and like look at them or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Is there any left, or are they all just like smashed up like from the fight or whatever?
No, there's a decent amount of them left.
Okay, so I just like pull out as many as I can and just like lay them out on the ground to like take a
Fantastic.
look.
There's 7 of them that are in good condition, 3 of them that are damaged and dented for 10 syringes total. They're all metal, and they have quite a low dosage. They're all about that big. They can fit in your pocket pretty well. Each syringe, the needle itself is a very long and thick. It's like a spike, almost like a tent peg. And all of them are empty with the fluids completely secreted out from it. And along each canister, there is the initials ED on it.
Okay, I'm
Stamped
gonna
into the metal.
pocket one of the syringes.
I know what that means. Erectile dysfunction.
There we go, dude. That's
He
why.
overdosed on Viagra.
Why
Hog.
do the bear's thing, dude? That's
no,
why.
no, the disease, the drug is erectile dysfunction. You're giving someone.
Sure.
That's true.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
That's true.
And now Angel has it.
Yeah. Forever limp.
It's just
A little-
pure liquid
Angel
erectile.
suddenly becomes like really like mellow.
We were
It's-
we were joking because we were like, Angel, he's like a doctor, but instead of doing tests in the environments and like figuring out diseases, he just injects himself with it, and he's like, "What do these effects do? I don't know, chest busts or vomits or whatever."
Yeah.
This Angel discovers new diseases by getting infected by them. Is what I realized earlier.
yes.
Like, he's just a walking like harbor of disease.
So real quick, Ethan, you said that there were like cottages and stuff like that nearby.
Yeah, there were farms leading up to this area. Now you're in more wilderness than it was.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta deal with this random infection that I got from the bear now. So, is there any
Well,
way
in the
that I can find
meantime-
out what it is?
If you
Or
cast
is it just-
identify on yourself, you can learn the diseases that
Yeah.
afflict you.
Why don't I have identified?
Can I,
This is so dumb.
real quick, can I set this carcass aflame? Because I don't think we need it, and
Sure.
I definitely don't want this spreading. So I'm just gonna fireball it.
Do you have fireball or
I do as a bonus, or as my
bonus action
a
fireball?
cantrip.
I swear,
Or
if we,
fireballs.
Fireball.
Sorry,
Firebolt?
fireball.
if we start
Fireball.
getting
Fireball.
high,
Firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
was like,
firebolt.
what?
You load him up on Tinder. You kind of make a small little Wicker Man style
Fire.
Yeah. pyre and
oh my
Set it up.
eyes.
And then as the tongues of flame begin to leak out from the bottom and climb up, your instinct says, yeah, we should probably get away and not inhale whatever this stuff is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll
I
pass
just,
the burning bear and make our way to Tinkerton.
Well, okay. Can I get some of the ashes from the bear and just put it in like a thing?
No.
You wanna go into the smoke and get some bear ash?
Oh no.
Can I like hold my breath? I like
Bear hash.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
If you do it, it's a willpower saving throw.
I'm really debating it.
Do it.
Ah, frick! I'm gonna do it.
Make a willpower saving throw.
Uh-oh.
I got a 6.
Nice.
This is
As you hold your breath,
I'm gonna update the wiki.
you scoop out some ashes and put it in a nice little mason jar. And as you leave, you're like, "Oh wait, I was holding my breath through my mouth. I was breathing through my nose the entire time." And you now have a second disease, different from the first one. Nice.
Is it? Do I, this is literally what we just talked about. This is incredible. Anyway, okay. I guess let's move on to the next.
Okay. You're not
All
quite
right.
there
I've
to
updated the wiki.
Tinkerton.
What did you update it?
The amount of diseases that you've catched.
Wait,
No, it's worse
is
than
there an
that.
actual
Check the
chart
wiki.
of how many diseases that Angel has had before?
Check the wiki.
Oh my
Check
gosh.
the wiki.
I'm doing it right now.
Life goal of contracting.
Every disease known to man. It's like Ash Ketchum.
Gotta catch them all.
No,
Hey,
what's
he
that
did use the
Simpsons
flail.
episode?
You finally used the flail, so that's gonna need to be updated.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's so many random things and notable feats.
Yeah, I made that.
That's amazing. Went off by himself into another bog to find a witch.
Find a witch.
I remember that. I tried to kill Baba Yaga
As you do.
because I wanted her pigeon.
Yeah.
All right.
Snorted
Anyway,
dust. Okay, okay. That's amazing. I'm very glad that that list exists. Um, yeah, okay, next town, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so you guys
yeah.
are probably going to have to camp out in the wilderness. Otherwise,
Oh, that's fine.
you can push through the night.
Um,
We'll just camp then, I guess.
while that happens, as we uh do that, I'm gonna try out uh to put what's it called? I'm gonna do create arcane trap around our uh camp site so
I
that
think Arcane
they.
Trap just takes up a 5x5 like
Oh,
square.
really?
Uh-huh.
Because
I
it
think
doesn't say that specifically.
well, what does it say?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it says with a touch you inlay a series of runes on an object that will explode. So I guess it's a specific object.
Yeah, it's just a specific object.
Okay, never mind.
Do that
I
like
thought
a bunch of times, and then put all the objects around the camp.
If you can, there's a spell called Alarm that
yeah,
does what you want to do, I think.
yeah. I don't have the required materials though for alarm, so
Dang it.
I will uh take first watch though.
Do it.
Oh, I'm gonna make an inflicted wounds spell glyph on a rock,
Okay. So you can knock
and then
that off. So while you guys are taking a long rest, Angela, you do not recover that spell slot.
but I still like regain like health and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
That's
you're
gonna be a 9 from my perception. Very low.
okay.
Oh, frig. You know what? Never mind. Scratch that. I'm not gonna do that.
All right. It is a bit. It's a clearer night, but the both moons are kind of more hidden. The main moon is in its most like slim crescent form, and the only thing that really illuminates the night sky is the sparkling asteroid belt that just kind of glimmers in the sky, illuminating a line in front of you. But it's quite peaceful out here. You hear the laughing of a couple of foxes, a couple of 100 feet away. Your ears, the rustling of other night creatures and critters. But nothing assails you.
Sounds good. Okay, second watch.
I'll take it.
Oh yeah, I'm you, bad.
Let me see. Look at my notes. Perception, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Then
10. Nice.
Better than 3. Yeah.
You sit back and enjoy the sights, staying on a watch with your mirror blade, kind of using it to look at yourself. Out of boredom, you kind of reflect the firelight into the weeds around you. Nothing really occurs. A couple birds flutter overhead.
Sounds great.
It's a nice country night. Although there are lots of mosquitoes. You're sitting right on the edge of the fire.
Okay.
Alright. Angel, you're up. Angel! As you get up and take your watch, I'd like you to make a
I get
perception
up.
check. I get up! And then can you also make an endurance check for me?
Yeah.
Beep, beep,
So,
beep, beep, beep.
endurance check.
Endurance.
So perception check was 8.
Okay.
Endurance check is also an 8.
Cool. So as you're sitting there, a couple things happen to you. First, in the dim firelight, you see how the wounds that were caused by this bear that have now healed up and have been patched up itch ferociously. And although you try to restrain yourself, you rip off the bandages and you see the cracked, dry skin of the wounds, and you scratched off, you molted off, and revealing a new layer of skin that only a couple hours later calcifies and dries out. And as you scratch away at that too, it's your wounds begin to bleed again. And every hour or so, you gotta sit there and your diaphragm, the thing that moves your lungs, begins to like convulse. It's like the hiccups. You can just feel like the air gets shoved out of you. And although you try to stop yourself, you begin to laugh. You begin to and it's just random spasms of laughter. So you have marble wife's disease, which will slowly but surely petrify your skin until it falls off.
Okay.
And cackling fever, which will make you randomly paralyze you in bouts of laughter.
Is that all it does, or?
That's all it does right now. The symptoms can increase or decrease depending on future willpower saving throws.
Yep.
Cool.
No.
Nice.
Interesting. Okay, so I'm following the hunter type.
Interesting.
Interesting.
6 mana, 3/7.
Oh yeah.
Battle cry equipped
3/7.
weapon. His ability.
Fantastic.
Oh, wait, aside from the disease stuff,
Huh?
Give your weapon after you
does anything happen on my watch aside from the disease stuff?
No, you're kind of unable to focus with those two things. I also think that Angel finds it peculiar to randomly just burst out laughing. I think you'd find
Real
that
quick, does he not
entertaining.
get exhaustion from not sleeping, or?
No, he sleeps. It's just you
Okay.
laugh in your sleep.
So do
And-
I just regain all my health then?
Yep.
Am I good on it?
Regain all your health. If you're gonna do the glyph thing, then you don't regain that spell slot.
Oh, I chose not to do that part. But
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
And again, every time you begin to laugh, it like shoves all the air out of your lungs, and you double over, and you just lose all your strength for about a minute. It's like a cackling fit.
But nobody calls it
Jeez.
Yep.
So it's I'm guessing it's slowly just gonna like suffocate me.
Yeah.
that. So one of the comment section.
Very nice.
This
You know that sensation
Oh,
of like you're laughing so hard that you can't breathe?
because you're having
It's
sex
that.
and embarrassment during during the whole.
But you're not
time.
laughing at anything in
It's
particular.
10 minutes.
And it will increase in intensity until you can't breathe anymore and you just die.
How long do I have, or do I have to make, or do I have to make like a medicine check for that?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
Okay. 16. I roll good on everything that is not going to impact my current situation. I just realized that.
Cackling fever is normally transferred via animals by bite or by eating bad meat. It has a 50-50 mortality rate, and is especially bad with children. Is the main thing that's the
I can
main
infect
victims of cackling
children with
fever.
it.
No, not really, unless someone eats your meat or you
Yeah,
like drool into
feed-
someone's wound.
I could just spit in like a kid's like cut or something, and then he's
No.
on, and then he's gone, right?
No.
You know it's bad when you hit the one.
Yeah, are you sure I can't do that?
And you're halfway through.
right.
Also, here's
And then for the
Salad,
other
you were
one?
very much aware that he just has random laughing fits.
Yeah. What about the other disease? What's the mortality rate on that?
Marble wife's disease. You will die unless you find a cure. Cackling fever can pass if you just like rest on it. Herbs can help.
Oh.
There is just an outright cure for it. But with Marble's wife, it is a slow process over about a month of you ripping your skin off.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. Can I
Uh-huh.
give someone marble wife's disease?
No. The only way you can get it is Marble's wife disease is fairly rare. It's only really found in by like amateur trackers and people who you know, hang around cremated remains for an extended period of time. Ash, if you will.
Yeah.
Particularly
Oh, yeah.
inhaling it.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So I guess we better find a cure person then. Are we
Or
there?
maybe you have this little nifty thing called your Bident that can cure one of your diseases.
Bro, somebody spawned on me.
Well, I'd rather not use that and find a cure anyway.
Well, I guess you'll just die then.
Guess you'll die then.
Well, I guess you'll die then.
I mean, who are we? Do you want to go find this witch in the woods again? I mean, what?
Probably Yaga.
She's not gonna manifest every time to heal you. What you should do is use your Bident to do greater restoration on yourself, and then you'll be
That's the
fine.
last resort because I don't want to like risk like.
You will
smack.
die if you don't cure this disease. Ethan
Okay, well,
just
with
told you
cackling
that.
fever, I have like it's
So then
50-50.
do it for the petrification.
Okay, but that takes a month, so I have a bit before.
No. You you don't be like, oh, I'm gonna die from cancer in a month. I'll solve it like a day before I die.
You solve cancer? What is it, a Rubik's Cube?
Oh man.
All right,
if you're dating one, it can be.
Yeah, solve my cancer.
You know, sometimes when you
Okay,
date a
well,
cancer,
I'll
it feels
just-
like a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
Quit spawning on me, dude.
Quit spawning on me, bro.
Alright, fine, I won't.
All right.
Jeez.
Anyway, so the following day we make our way towards Tinkerton.
Tinkerton. Good morning, Tinkerton.
Tinkerton.
You guys stumble into the nice little cottage landscape. Open knolls, winding pathways, various tomato and blush gardens. The sweet smell of crushed herbs constantly in the air. Friendly smiles greet you as Angel, your decrepit, shaking, withered form, comes stumbling in, laughing slowly. Windmills slowly turning in the distance over massive fields of flowing wheat. Everyone in this place is a halfling. 95% of the population are halflings. And they're walking about with various mules and carriages. There's people sitting on porches, plucking at stringed instruments, cheering, and morning drinking abounds.
Is there okay? I want to look for like a medical office place thing for potions and crap.
Make an investigation check.
Ooh, I got a 22.
So there aren't many shops. There's lots of tradesmen here. So there is a cobbler, but there's no cobbler shop. There's just the cobbler's house that you go and visit whenever you need shoes. The society, halfling society, works very differently. They don't really rely on like advertising, and unlike humans, they are very comfortable with just like having strangers in their house. So if you ever need something, you just go to the guy who's good at that thing, and he'll just have you over for dinner, and he'll be like, "Yeah, I'll patch up your shoes for this
So
much
it's
gold."
less of an investigation check and more of like asking around.
Right, and that's what you get from your investigation is you get the sense that
Okay.
this guy is a baker, but he doesn't have a stand or prices abound.
It
You
just
just
works from home.
you know like the classic like, oh, your car's broken? I know a car guy. Or you're going fishing? I know a fishing guy.
Right.
They're all like
Like,
that.
oh, my neighbor like bakes cakes and stuff like
It's
that. Like that.
very yes, everybody's
Yeah.
just a neighbor.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess I like try to ask someone where the heck the doctor dude lives.
Yeah, so just make a general charisma check to ask people around.
Okay. That is a 15.
15. Everybody is so eager to help you fix whatever is wrong with you. They all point to the same place, Angela the Herbalist. There's this nice little cove with a big diamond-shaped door kind of in the middle of a hill, and this massive old oak tree that's kind of overcasting the whole thing in this nice little shadow. You can see a tree swing kind of dangle from it. Yeah, Angela the Herbalist is the place to go.
Okay. I don't know about you guys. You guys can like do your own thing. I'm gonna like make my way over there.
Last time we left you on your own, you hobbled into a forest in the rain, hoping to find a herbalist or at the switch of the woods. We're gonna make sure you're fine, so I'll stay with you.
Okay.
I will stay alongside you.
Okay. Well, I
The
guess
platinum flame will purify you of your illness.
I appreciate that, Saladin.
All right, you walk over to the door, which is incredibly short for you, and you knock on it, and the door kind of opens inwards, and a very round, rosy-cheeked woman with this kind of pixie blonde hair pulled back into a messy bun steps out. You can see that along her dress, she has a belt with all sorts of gardening tools, troughs, rakes, shovels, and the like. She has a set of incredibly thick and filthy leather gloves that are just caked in various layers of dirt. And as she comes to the door, you can see that she's slipping on a pair of boots as she approaches you guys. Oh, hey, hello there. Come in, come in. And she just turns and lets you into her home.
Okay. We kind of walk in, and I just kind of like, hey,
It's been a while
I'm-
since I've had guests.
I'm sick.
Sure, aren't we all? As you kind of enter her abode, there's this there's a couple of ottomans set out in front of these very cushiony rocking chairs. Everything's about the same proportion as like a kid's like fake kitchen, but all of it's very real. There's this kettle over a stove that's bubbling, multiple cabinets. It's kind of living room and kitchen kind of blend together. There's a door in the back that she kind of steps out from, closing it behind her. She has a wooden tray that has multiple slices of bread, toast, jams, butters, cheeses that she kind of sets down on one of the ottomans. And she sits down in a rocking chair and go ahead, help yourself as she pulls off her gloves and begins knitting. So, you're sick. Do you know exactly with what?
Apparently cackling fever and Marble's wife's disease.
Ooh. Now, my good friend, if someone's bothering you, or if you found a witch that cursed you, you have my condolences, but there's not much I can do. I'm a herbalist, not a thaumaturge. I can't work miracles.
Well, can you make a vial of cure disease for me?
I don't know about a
Is that
vial of cure disease, but there's some remedies that would probably soften your pain. Tell me, is there anything that you have had an ill reaction to?
Geez, let me see.
Where do I begin?
So Angel just kind of lists off like every single thing that's happened.
Oh, I say, like, are you allergic to silverthorn barbs or red berries or blueberries or?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay, that makes things much easier. How long has this been afflicting you? As her knitting needles clack together.
1 day.
1 day. Well, it's good that we caught it early on before any permanent damage has afflicted you. Have you had this disease before?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, well, that's good. I'm pretty sure you would know if you had both cackling fever and marble wife's disease at the same time. I think I'll have something for you. No guarantees, though. And I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't have cure for Marble's wife here. That's a bit beyond my realm. But I can help you with cackling fever. At least give you a fighting chance for it. And I can give you a couple of ointments to alleviate the pain for Marble's wife. But please, go see a priest. They will probably be able to help you much more than me.
I will do.
Okay. She sits down her needles, goes over to the cupboard, pulls out a stool from under the sink, and you hear a male voice kind of come out from one of the rooms. Martha, who is that? Oh, we have guests, dear. Just helping out some friends. As she pulls down from a cupboard a mason jar and sets it down, and then pulls out another cupboard and pulls out this ceramic pot and sets it down. Okay, well, she begins scooping out a set amount of ointment. It's this honey-colored sticky gel that she kind of begins to pool up and wrap around. She puts it into some wax paper and kind of sets it down and kind of concentrates it into a vague, like, putty shape. Takes some string, ties it up, and sets down the mason jar in front of you. The mason jar has a, it's like a green smoothie. Only as you kind of open it up and smell it, it reeks of like rosemary and like rubbing alcohol. So I want you to drink about 2 sips of that a day for the cackling fever. That will help you regain your breath. And that'll help you give a fighting chance for the fever. And this ointment should alleviate some of the itching and pain from the Marble's wife's disease.
Okay. Well, I bag those 2, give her 5 gold pieces for her trouble.
Oh, no, thank you. I'm not taking any payment. I'm just here to help somebody in need.
What's your name again?
My name is Martha. Martha Ableton.
Well, I'm gonna try to remember you then.
Oh, you don't have to. It's
No,
fine.
he won't. All right, Josh. or I mean, Angel, what was the name of that guy who was at the bar?
I don't know, but he was a bald dwarf, and I never remember where he works.
I immediately call out Angel, like, dude, you're not gonna remember. I still turn to her and say, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like immediately like apply both of those.
Okay.
Just
So
doesn't even wait every 2 days.
you
Just
drink
slathers
the
himself.
the rosemary concoction, and it is really disgusting. Have you ever had dental surgery?
Yes.
Do you know I don't know the exact chemical name for it, but the numbing thing that they inject you with
Mm-hmm.
to numb you up? Have you ever had a little bit of that splash on your tongue? Do you just feel that like cold and numbing sensation? It's that specifically. It's a metallic tasting cold sensation that numbs your mouth for about 10 minutes after you drink it. It's freaking gross. And the ointment is just like a moisturizer, basically, that you apply to the dry parts of your skin and cause it to soften up and regain some color.
Okay.
So as long as you are taking your medicine consistently, as long as you remember to, you will have advantage on saving throws to determine whether cackling fever gets better or worse.
Okay. I guess we leave and I ask around for a priest. Like she said, do I have to make an investigation check for that, like a new one? Or just keep the
No,
same?
not necessarily. You can just keep the same old one. The halflings, happy to help you, just as radiant every time. This is like the first time you've actually seen people smile at you, and it's like a genuine first reaction smile, and they're just so excited to see someone from out of town visiting. There aren't any priests. The halflings worship a trickster god, and he has everyone has their own little shrines in their houses. They don't have an organized religion. So no one that would really help you there.
Okay.
One or two of them point you back to Angela the herbalist that you were just at, but
Okay.
and one of them says, "Well, I don't know about a priest, but Todd Wayfarer's bread is heavenly. He will surely cure any disease that you have."
Who?
Todd Wayfarer, the baker.
Okay. Now, was that just like a sarcastic like comment about him?
You think they were just talking about how good his bread is? I don't
They're
think
just
it was.
trying to get you to go to do business.
I
Well,
guess let's
one
find an
thing we
inn.
can
I'll
do
use
is we
greater
can
restoration.
move from Tinkerton to Meek's End
Next
or Next End. Yeah, and see if that place is big enough to find a priest, which probably is. Or you could use your Biden.
I'm just gonna wait. Hairskin, is there a thing you can do that gives me advantage or a bonus to my rolls on using it?
On saving throws, no.
Or on I have to roll a d20, right? And if it's a 3 or less, then it breaks, right? Or
It's
no,
one.
if it's
You
just
roll a
one.
nat one.
Well, it's just a percent chance, so you can't use lucky or other abilities to give you advantage or disadvantage on it.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
it's
no
not
way
like,
to affect that. Unless
Kale-
unless Angel suddenly learns ultimancy and can manipulate fate.
Yeah, no.
Jeez.
Someone
I
did
guess I'm
that.
just.
Someone was an
could-
ultimancer.
So you
Guess I'm
could
just
do
gonna
that,
use
or
fire.
we could try and go to next end or whatever and find a priest there.
Nah, I'm too lazy for that.
Okay, well then.
Are you gonna
roll for
seppuku
the-
yourself with the Biden?
again? For
Yeah,
the
I'm just gonna
third
do that.
time?
And then, use the 3 charges to cast a greater restoration with it.
All right.
You.
And I rolled a 15, so we're good.
Nice. Okay. So as you press the 2 points to your chest and sternum, there is this glowing sound, You can feel something like cold water kind of like ripple across your skin. Although you look down, there's nothing there. It's just this very strange sensation. And the water kind of coils around. It feels like you're a glass that's being filled up. And as you do, your skin begins to heal and your flesh begins to tighten up. Even though there is a large wound on either end of your forearms, the dead flesh kind of returns to life. And you are cured of marble wipes disease.
Noise. And calculating fever is just the medication that Angela gave me, or Martha.
Yeah.
What's that called? I'm just gonna put cackling fever ointment. Oh, no, it's not ointment. It's drink, right?
Yeah, it's basically just cough syrup. You also do cackling antidote. No wrong answers here.
How are you doing, World of Blaze?
What the heck was
All
that?
right. With that, I guess we. Is there anything else of interest in?
Tinkerton?
Yeah,
Is one
Yeah,
of
whatever you
visits
guys
I
want.
don't think so. I say we move to next end and try and find a way to cure your disease a bit more.
Nice. Okay. On that note, I think I'm going to end the session there. I've
Okay.
got something coming up here pretty good, but nice 3-hour session. Good stuff. More
Yep.
diseases from Angel. Gotta love it.
Yep. Angel continues to fulfill his goal of contracting every disease known to man.
Oh, it's a success. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.